right, and we are live here on YouTube for the Pittsburgh Steelers versus Indianapolis Colts game. I'm Ryan Dyer, and as always, or as usually, my dad is joined here with me when it's not midnight on the Eastern Seaboard.
Yes.
And by midnight, I mean 8 p.m.
8 p.m.
Yep. So, so we got, obviously, my favorite team playing this week, as opposed to us usually bringing you in to watch your Jets get tormented on stream.
Yes.
So, now we get to watch my potential pain and suffering, although I think we actually have a decent shot at this game.
And my Jets finally had a good game last week, or at least a good half, and I missed it. Didn't get to see any of it.
Was it a 1 o'clock game?
No.
Well, I was thinking, because if it wasn't a 1 o'clock game, I could have streamed it, but I'm assuming it was probably a 1 o'clock start time.
Yeah, probably.
Because, when it comes to 1 o'clock start times, I am all too familiar with them, because I don't get to watch them most of the time until they get to the second half or so. And usually by then, the Colts have either won or lost the game, hopefully.
You were otherwise engaged at that point.
Yep. So...
All right, so I have to play the Steelers fan today. I'm channeling my inner Barry Dubinsky today. Good friend of mine that lives in Florida but is a Steelers fan. So,
which is the better fan of the two to quote him as a fan of.
Yes.
Because
we don't mention the other one.
Yeah, we don't mention the other team that he's a fan of. Nope. No mention whatsoever. And I see Random's hanging out in chat. How's it going, Random? Yep. You and I were in a Discord chat about 20 minutes ago working on a Pokemon team.
I was going to call him Just, so I'm glad you called him Random.
Yep. Yeah, when he plays Pokemon, since he can't fit all that in there, he just goes by Random.
Okay.
So, yep.
Hi, Random. Nice to meet you.
Yep. You're going to be playing against him in the tournament tonight.
I won't.
Nope.
I'm going to be playing against my pillow.
Fair enough. Hopefully you win.
I hope so.
So, both games today are being played over on the NFL Network. I made up graphics, but I remembered that it's Saturday night, and I won't be able to stream the Saturday night game because I'm going to be playing in the tournament. So,
what's this one being shown on?
NFL Network.
Oh, this is NFL Network.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, all three games today are being shown on the NFL Network.
How come it won't let me into it?
Probably because you're not signed into NFL Plus, which is what you're trying to watch on. You don't have NFL Plus. Last time I checked.
It says NFL out here.
Yeah. But when you go into here, you're in the NFL Plus part. See?
How do I get out of NFL Plus?
Home?
Oh, look at that.
Fun times.
Don't mind me.
Yep. You can tell which one of us actually does stuff with tech.
You can tell which one of us can't even spell tech.
HCET?
Sure. Couldn't prove it by me that it was wrong.
Yep. That was entirely backwards, by the way.
Oh?
Yeah.
Huh. So who we got tonight that's looking pretty hot?
That's Michael Pittman Jr. we see warming up on the side of the field there. Number 11. He's typically our wide receiver 1, although honestly Josh Downs has really been coming into his own here recently. He wears number 1 for the Colts. So, looking for a lot of ones out there on the Colts side.
A lot of ones.
Especially considering our backup running back, Zach Moss, wears number 21, and Jonathan Taylor, I believe, is still out after his second injury of the year. Well, I say second injury. He continued to say that he never, quote unquote, had back pain when the Colts sidelined him for for weeks with for the first 4 weeks of the season on supposed back pain.
Okay.
As the reason why they were benching him.
So all three analysts on the TV broadcast are picking the Colts to win, and all by either 3 or 4 points.
So are you gonna side with your fellow Steve up there and go Colts?
Nope. So I'm going with the Steelers.
Steelers by the same margin though, about 3 or 4 points.
Yeah, I don't think if we even get to those point levels, I'll be surprised.
I mean, Gardner Minshew and this Colts offense can do something.
They can.
And the question is, how will the Mitch Trubisky-led Steelers be? Because that's their quarterback, because Kenny Pickett's injured.
Well, the good thing is your defensive back should get plenty of interceptions today.
Yep. Especially considering Kenny Moore's currently already got 2 pick sixes on the year.
I'm just looking at the fact that Trubisky actually throws more to the other team than he does to his own. So.
Yep, kind of like how Josh Allen did that first week of the year.
Yeah.
Figure that's a good one to throw for your Jets.
They'll bring up Zach.
Yeah.
Although last week.
Can we bring up the other Wilson on the team?
Yes. Yep. He's in my fantasy lineup again this week.
And how Deron Bland still has more touchdowns than him? He's a defensive back on the Cowboys.
Yeah, I know.
And he's got more touchdowns than Garrett Wilson. Which is kind of impressive on the year. For a defensive back to have more touchdowns than Garrett Wilson.
Well, if Zach was playing against the Cowboys all of those weeks,
yep,
I could understand that.
Yeah. Deron Bland's already gotten 5 pick sixes on the year. An NFL record, I believe. So, yeah, we're just at commercial break waiting for the game to start. Did they already do the coin toss while we were talking?
I haven't seen it yet.
Alright. Just curious to see which team's going to end up starting with the ball here. Gonna go ahead and share the stream.
So weird how we have 2 totally different streams going. Said we have 2 totally different streams going.
Yep. That is weird. But, yeah, here we go. Go ahead and share the stream around real quick.
Well, this is going to be a good game, but I'm really looking forward to tomorrow's 4 o'clock game.
Yep, Bills-Cowboys.
Bills-Cowboys. That's going to be a really good game.
You want to talk about that game while I finish plugging the stream in a few places?
Well, I can talk about it, but I don't even know who's the home team tomorrow. You?
Well, I made graphics, so I should, but let me double check. I made a lot of graphics. It should be... it's Bills.
Bills are the home team.
Yeah.
So that's going to even things out a little bit, I think, because I would have had Dallas by about 8. But with Bills being the home team, don't know what the weather's looking like, but if the Bills have any type of cold weather, we know Dak doesn't like that. So...
Is that why he settled in Texas, where he's unlikely to get any cold weather and can shut the roof if it does start to get somewhat cold?
Shut the roof and turn the heat on.
Yep.
So I am anticipating that that will play a factor. Buffalo always plays a factor in December, so I think we'll be looking at probably a pretty even game. I'd still give it to Dallas by 3, but I think it's going to be a lot more even game than it would have been otherwise.
All right. So,
and for those of you that's watched us before, you know I'm no Dak fan, but Dak is having the season of his life, and so I give credit where credit's due. He's really stepped up. And he really doesn't have the surrounding cast that he's had in the past.
I mean, aside from CD Lamb looking like more of a DVD at this point.
Yeah. I mean, it's ridiculous. So
I'm trying here.
Yeah.
The jokes are what they are with a name like CD.
Yes.
Oh, here we go. Coming out onto the field.
They must have flipped a coin.
Yeah, looks like the Colts are going to be kicking it away. Yeah, because that's our kicker there, number 7, coming out. So I'm going to move the ball over here.
Let's see. The online picks look like 6-4 for Indy. So we'll put up a poll at some point, seeing who you think is going to win. So
yeah, and oh, here we go. Steelers on the return, getting to the 35-yard line. Who was that on the return? It's like, not sure who that was. Didn't see the number before he got tackled. Who wins the game?
All right, Mike Tomlin, 8-1 record against the Indianapolis Colts. So their first play of the game gets 0 yards.
I think he might have lost one there with Najee Harris.
Well, he definitely lost one on the tackle, but I don't know if they're going to give him forward progress.
Yes, let's see. But yeah, if we lose this game, that will mean that the only team in the AFC North that we beat this year was the Baltimore Ravens.
Who's in top of NFC East?
NFC East? AFC North?
AFC North.
Ravens.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're about a game and a half ahead of the Browns and the Steelers.
2nd and 10, Trubisky goes down
big
with the sack
there. Let's go. DeForest Buckner on the sack. Let's go. I think that was DeForest Buckner at least.
Number 90.
Oh, number 90. I thought that was 99. I saw it getting off the
maybe
pile.
It was. Oh, it is 99. Sorry.
Oh, no, 90.
90
got it.
99 piled on.
Yeah. So, yeah, not sure who number 90 is off the top of my head. I know 99 is Buckner. Number 90 is Grover Stewart.
Grover Stewart.
Yep.
Household name.
And a short pass there to Jalen Warren, the backup running back at the Pittsburgh Steelers, who should probably be the starter at this point. Fourth down, gonna punt it away here. So, am I allowed to put Colts for both options for who do you think's gonna win the game?
I don't think that would be wise, no.
But I can. Colts. More Colts. There we go. Nah, actually, I should probably put the home team or the away team first, since this game is being played in Indianapolis, which hopefully will give an advantage. I'd like to believe it will. So there we go. There's the poll if you guys want to go ahead and let your voices be known. I'm going to go ahead and make sure mine is known.
Gardner Minshew comes out onto the field. Take the Indianapolis Colts first series of downs.
All right.
Both teams starting off 7-6 this week, so should be a
yeah, we got to win this week because of what we just saw happen in the Vikings game, where the Bengals were able to find a way to win that one.
Yep.
Here we go.
How long was overtime?
It went till like 3 minutes ago, I think, in overtime, if I'm not mistaken, as we get the pass off to Zach Moss, the running back.
Yeah.
Short pass, probably right about line of scrimmage. Again, maybe a loss of a yard, depending on where they...
I think they gave him a yard.
Yeah, depending on where the catch was actually made there. And that one's probably a lot more likely that they gave him a yard than the first one.
It looks like it.
Yeah.
Yep.
No. Oh, they actually gave him a full yard forward.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I was saying.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about Then they might have given him the yard back to the line of scrimmage. And I was
No.
like, no, he definitely made it to the line of scrimmage. Here we go. Minshew back to pass. Finds Michael Pittman over the middle. Gets down the sideline. It's going to be 3rd and short here now.
3rd and 2.
3rd and 2? Okay. Let's see. 3rd and something, that's for sure.
It is 3rd down. We know that much.
Yep. 3rd and 2, okay. Looks like they're actually good at measuring this time. Unlike some of the times where we've questioned their measuring ability.
It's a lot harder when they stay in play, but when they go out of bounds, it's pretty easy to see where they go out.
Yeah. Yeah.
So this is from the 39-yard line.
Yeah. Drops that out. Yeah, he is going to drop back to pass. Nice fake there.
That was a great fake.
Finds Michael Pittman up the sideline this time. Number 11 for the Colts.
For about 6 yards.
And a big-time first down. First down of the game. But yeah, that was a really good fake.
That was.
I was saying, Zach Moss committed to it, too, with the fake run. So.
Yeah, it looked like they even faked out the
wide receiver?
Cameraman.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, because the wide receiver almost looked faked out there, too, as we get another short pass, this time to Josh Downs, as he's got 2 Steelers on him.
They keep going to the same pass out of a different formation. That's 3 times in a row they've run that pass.
And who would have... And this isn't even with Anthony Richardson, who only knows how to throw to the right half of the field.
Well, that's good, because this was the left half of the field.
Yeah. Well, between our 2 quarterbacks, maybe we can hit both sides of the field.
Oh, now we're going to go with a run.
Yeah, there we go.
And he gets a first down.
Yeah, Zach Moss, he was leading the league or he was 2nd in the league in rushing yards for a while behind...
they're calling it a 3rd down.
Oh,
they called him down 2 yards short.
Are you kidding me? I mean, I know I'm the biased one here, but seriously, that wasn't good.
1 yard short now.
Oh, only 1 yard short.
Third
okay.
one, but it's a long one.
Let's get
No, it's a short one.
Okay, hand it off right up the middle.
Right
there
up
we
the
go.
middle.
No way you declare that short. But yeah. We got the Moss. But yeah, he was behind that rookie out of Miami for rushing yards for most of the first half of the season.
Okay.
What's his name? Devin A-Chain?
Yeah, A-Chain.
Or A-Chan or something, because I know he complained about the way that people were pronouncing his name after
I don't care. It
Broncos
looks like
won.
A-Chain.
Yep. And honestly, where he's a Dolphin, if it annoys him, you'd probably call him it more.
Yeah.
Especially because it's a promising Dolphins rookie. And you don't want to see promising Dolphins rookies.
Not a Dolphins fan.
Nope. I know Patrick's probably excited about it.
Kind of a Dolphins hater.
Especially right now while they're the top of the division.
Yes. Yeah, they've taken over as my new Patriots favorite team to hate.
Considering you're now ahead of the Patriots.
Yes.
On the depth chart.
Barely. Oh, there's a sack.
Yep. TJ Watt. There we go. Yeah.
That's my guy. That's who I like to watch.
Yeah, TJ Watt. I know you love your defensive players.
I do.
Which is good, because that's pretty much the only players the Steelers have today.
I love the Watt brothers.
Derek included?
Okay, who's he?
He's the third brother. He's the quarterback of the group.
Oh, that's why I don't know him. He plays offense.
Yeah, he's the backup flunking quarterback from... I think he was taken in like the 01 or 02 draft.
Oh, so he's the older brother then.
Yeah.
That was a hit on... Is that Pittman?
No, that's Downs. That's only
Downs.
one. There's only one number on there.
Okay.
1-1 versus 2-1s.
Okay.
No way that can get confusing with players down, but yeah, that was a
Especially
big
at my
hit.
age, where you see double all the time anyway.
Yep. Oh, and he might be seeing double after that hit.
Yeah.
Who was that? Joey Porter Jr. potentially on the stop? So that's our young rookie receiver, and now Matt Gay out there to try and kick the field goal.
Oh, that's a 56-yarder.
He is the kicker that outdueled Justin Tucker in our kicking match that we had with him.
Matt Gay.
Because, that Ravens game that we did win against the AFC North.
56 yards.
And he kicked it way wide. Way wide.
way left.
Does the kicker know that just because the rest of our plays have gone to the left doesn't mean he has to?
Oh, that was a terrible hold.
Oh, okay, that was a bad hold. You can't blame the kicker for that one.
Nope, that ball was at about a 45-degree angle at the hold.
Yeah, that one probably should have just been given up on it and try to go for the pass.
He had all the time in the world on the hold. It
Yeah.
wasn't like he was holding off on getting it down. He just didn't hold it straight.
Yeah. But here we go.
So we remain 0-0 after the first two series of downs. First two series of downs, and so we'll pick it up with Pittsburgh Steelers taking over at their own 46-yard line.
Oh, and JP's in the chat now.
Hey, JP.
Go ahead and actually get the chat up so you can read it. Oh. Try to get the chat. You can read it.
Glad you're better at tech than I am.
Oh, whoop.
I closed the poll.
Hopefully not.
Uh-oh. JP has an idea.
Yeah, that's what I want to hear what his idea
Let's
is.
flesh this out, JP. What you got?
Okay, so I only closed it over there. I didn't like end the poll.
Oh, okay, good.
Oh, yeah, poll's still going over here. I actually just refreshed it to make sure. Oh, there we go.
All right.
So, do you think the Colts could have made the kick if I remember to move the ball over to their side when they took over on the punt? You think that would have made the difference?
And neither one of us caught it.
Yep. Well, hey, you know what? It's Steelers ball now anyway, and no points actually went up on the board.
No harm, no foul.
Yep.
Literally.
Yep.
No harms, no fouls.
Not yet. Maybe we'll see some on the Steelers offense this time. What are we thinking? Offsides on the offense?
All right. Find me the Pittsburgh Steelers somewhere. I am definitely technologically declined, so. All right. Pittsburgh takes over at the 46-yard line. 1st and 10. Mitch Trubisky back in shotgun. It's looking to the right this time. He comes out with about a 7 to 8 yard pass play. That was Allen Robinson.
So Kenny Pickett is officially out for the game. They aren't just starting him and starting Trubisky and gonna have Kenny maybe come in the second half or something.
All right, 2nd down and 3. We have crossed the center line, so it is at the 47-yard line of Indianapolis, and that one is held about a yard and a half, 2 yards short.
Yep. And it's going to be a 3rd down already. A nice, quick set of another quick drive here for the Steelers.
3rd and 3.
Going nowhere, which is good.
Steelers got to be worrying about their defense because they got tired out last week.
And that's likely what's going to happen again here.
Trubisky is your quarterback.
Okay, there's your
there's
your Steelers roster.
Thank you. 1st down, Steelers. Pass play to...
okay, yeah, it is. I saw the guy was down right in between the sticks, and I was like, oh.
What's his name? Freaking Muth?
Fryermuth. Pat Fryermuth.
Something like that.
Yeah, Fryermuth.
I guess I better put my glasses on.
Yep. Actually, I can move this over here and have a Steelers roster up here. Well,
I know, but I can't see those, so.
Okay. All right.
And keeping it on the ground.
Jalen Warren on the carry.
About a 4-yard pickup, so it should be 2nd down and 6.
And knowing the NFL, they're going to measure it wrong.
Let's see.
Yep. Hopefully they can steal a yard.
It's a short 6 or a long 5. So short 6.
Yep. Was hoping for a 7 there.
No, wasn't going to that side.
A guy can hope.
Yeah, that's not even 5. It's actually about 4 and 6 inches. Oh, that was almost a pick 6.
Oh, and whoever that is upset. And whoever that is upset.
That's Franklin. 44 comes up almost with a pick 6. Watch this.
Yeah, I saw it the first time. I don't want to see it a second time.
Oh, he should have had that right in his hands.
Yeah, Zaire Franklin on the what should have been an interception.
And the only thing that kept him from intercepting that pass was he was trying to hold on to the
defender.
The receiver.
Yeah.
He was trying to hold on to the receiver.
It was just such a good pass to him. We're calling the receiver the defender at that point.
Trubisky back for the pass. Third down.
No,
it is intercepted. Oh, no, that's complete.
That's George Pickens. That's not a pick.
Yeah.
It's a Pickens.
It's a Pickens. That was Slim Pickens right there.
Yep.
That joke's never been made before.
Oh, yeah, and especially with throwing a pick.
Yeah, to Pickens.
No, while attempting to throw to Pickens.
Yeah.
Throwing a pick instead. Yeah, there's
all
JP's idea.
Want to play a football game and have your dad commentate doing halftime? I'll be pants off for you. What does that say? Is that what that says?
What?
JP.
I think that's voice to text attempting to translate JP-lish. But JP, my Xbox is in the other room, so I can't play a football game during halftime.
And we definitely don't want you with your pants off, so whatever that means.
Oh, yeah, whatever that part would be. But regardless, we won't get that far because Xbox is in the other room.
All right. It is 2nd down and 9. Pittsburgh on the move at the 22-yard line.
Yeah, Trubisky takes a snap, throws, finds a receiver. Is that
Pickens? And it's a first down.
Yeah, first down and more there for Pickens.
Yeah, if you were playing flag football, it would have been about a yard shorter. But
yep,
he grabbed his flag and threw it to the ground, but didn't actually tackle him.
Yep. So far, Mitch Trubisky is actually looking somewhat effective today.
Watch the flag football tackle. There he goes. Right there. Flag comes out.
Guess they were practicing too much for the Pro Bowl.
Yeah.
Which this team shouldn't be worried about the Pro Bowl. We're going to the Super Bowl.
Pittsburgh?
No.
Really?
No. The guy trying to make the tackle. The Colts.
Oh, good diversion play. Oh, there might have been a hold there. We'll see. They got it. Otherwise, it's down.
Down at the 1. Otherwise,
I don't see any laundry. It looked like a hold in the backfield to me. Let's see. No, actually, he did. That was a good. Yeah. That was a good block.
Good call as well on the officials not to throw a flag.
Yeah. I don't know if
he might be down to 2. No, I think they'll give him at the 1.
Well, they did give him the 1, but I think he might have been down at the 2.
Yeah.
Looked like it was down prior to that 1-yard line.
Right. Can we get a fumble? Pick 6? A pick 6 from here would be amazing.
It's Trubisky. You could get anything.
We're going to get run plays. That's what we're going to get.
Yeah.
They're not going to trust Trubisky with it this close to the end zone.
All right.
3rd and goal.
3rd and goal. 2nd and
No.
goal.
2nd down was at the 1. They were already 1st and goal when they took the play and took them to the 1.
Okay. 3rd and goal from the 1-yard line.
Yeah.
Oh, tush push.
And we stopped it. Let's go. One of the only teams that have stopped that play all year. Well, we stopped it against the Eagles, I think. Actually, no, we didn't play the Eagles yet.
He had every opportunity to get that in. He actually delayed really well there.
And then delayed too long?
He just slipped.
No.
He just lost his footing.
So now what do you do if you're the Steelers? You try to punch it in?
You try to punch it in. You're inches from the goal line.
But you could get a very easy 3 points to try and offset this game.
Nope. Gotta go for it.
I say, don't go for a false
There
start
he goes.
here.
He's
Oh,
in.
no, the
Oh,
ball's
he
out!
fumbled it.
Oh,
Oh, my goodness.
And Najee Harris saves them.
I don't know how he picked. Oh, they're calling that down?
Wait, if they call... Let's do it. Call it down, please. Don't call that a fumble. Let's go.
Did he put his knee down when he went down? It doesn't matter. He didn't get touched. I don't know why that would be down.
He probably did get... As I say, an arm probably did
He's
get
over the line. That's a touchdown.
Oh.
That's a touchdown before the fumble. That's a touchdown before the fumble.
And yeah, he definitely didn't go down at all there.
Yeah. So I don't know what they'd be calling it down.
I'd love to... hey, if they can get the call wrong, I mean, hey, I've got a 5 here for...
Or that's an automatic. No, it's not an automatic review because they didn't actually call it a touchdown.
Well, they didn't even call it a touchdown on the Najee Harris one because he recovered it and ran in.
No, they called it down.
Oh yeah,
they called it down at the.
Can I just hand a 10 to the refs? And
I
see
think
what
someone already
happens?
did.
I mean, hey, you know what? The refs killed us in the Browns game earlier this year.
Yes, they did.
So glad to see that we're getting a little bit of help back from the refs. Just kind of wish that they would just call it fairly all the time, and we would still have the same amount of wins. But
yeah, that definitely was not down.
Yeah, no.
On either part. I mean, Trubisky never went down.
And I say Trubisky ended up laying across the top of all of his defense of his O-line,
and he had the ball out. So there was no way he could have not been over that goal line. I mean, they didn't show a good goal line
camera angle
yet.
They're probably gathering that right now during the commercial break.
But there's no way he wasn't over. His arms were fully extended, and he was already at the 2-inch line. So I don't even think Trubisky could screw that up. Okay, he could. Well, he did. He dropped it.
Yeah.
But I give him credit. He made it. I'd say he made it.
Played well. I will say that much.
Yes.
Because I will say a lot of the backups have actually been playing very well.
Yeah.
This year, I mean, Josh Dobbs.
Yeah, Trubisky excluded, but yes.
I mean,
today he's looking pretty good. But
yeah,
but that almost interception was right to the guy.
Yeah.
But we'll give him credit for
not
intercepting it.
Yeah, for not being intercepted. It was not. Oh, they are giving it to him 6-0 on the Steelers on the side by side here. So they are going to give it to him.
Is that Trubisky's first touchdown for the year?
Don't think so, but I guess the Venmo didn't go through.
Authorization completed successfully for something.
Yeah, that was when I was signing in for my YouTube for the streaming software.
Oh, I thought that's when you were doing Venmo.
Nope.
All right, so 6-0 Steelers. We going for the extra point, or are we going for 2?
No, they're going for the extra point. Here we go.
Snap is out. Kick is up. And it is hit the post, and it is no good.
It's a doink. Let's
it's
go.
A doink off the right. That was right off the right-hand post. I mean, that couldn't have hit that any better.
So who got the touchdown there when they ruled it?
Actually, I don't know. I'm assuming it was Trubisky.
He should get
he's over. He's over the line.
Yeah,
right
that
there.
breaks the line right there. So yeah. But when it comes to the fumble, it's like, okay, you could give that to Najee.
But I don't know where they ever got the ball down from, because Najee never went down.
Yeah.
And he clearly picked it up clean and went into the end zone.
Yeah. No idea, but
I'd love to hear the explanation on that from the referee.
According to the people on the TV, they're saying that when the ball came out, it was technically a dead ball. They like blew it dead or something when the ball dropped, is what they were saying.
So they must have said that his forward progress was stopped.
Yeah, which I could see that maybe.
Maybe.
But
how your 2 people on the end zone line could not see that he was over the line.
Yeah. And here we go.
Referees have definitely been lacking this year.
Spotty at best.
Yeah, I would say not even spotty at best. I would say they've been hideous at best.
Yeah, I remember that one Eagles game.
I mean, notwithstanding the Kansas City tirade on the sideline
from last week should not have been.
Right.
That's the time where you didn't need to.
Right.
2 weeks ago, absolutely. The Packers game, there was tons of pass interference on that last play because everybody was making a mosh pit in the end zone.
Yeah, I think that was just carryover.
Yeah.
All right. Indianapolis takes over at their 25-yard line after the kick. It's a handoff.
Up the middle to Moss.
Up the middle for 3 yards. So.
Yep.
It'll be a 2nd down and 7. Wow, he's short.
Who? Moss?
Moss. He looked like a sapling amongst trees.
But, yeah, so Trubisky had 3 touchdowns and 3 interceptions coming into this game so far this year.
3 running touchdowns?
No, 3 total 3 passing.
Oh, okay. I meant running touchdowns.
Oh, I thought you were just asking for his total touchdowns on the year, so that's what I was pulling up.
No, I wanted to know if he'd run in it. Oh, Pittman! Oh, he drops it!
Wait, did he drop that?
He did!
It looked hauled in there, but no, 3rd and 7. Are you kidding me?
No, he dropped it. It was right in his hands. I mean, it wasn't a great throw, but it was right in his hands. Yep. A couple of times.
Uh-huh. Yep. There we go. Honestly, I gotta see. Let's see. I'm gonna ask. Let's see. Career. Does he have a rushing TD?
No, Trubisky. All right, 3rd down and 7 from the 28-yard line.
Oh, he back in 2018 on the Chicago Bears, he had 3 rushing touchdowns in 1 season.
Oh, and there he is.
And that's
there
a sack.
He is.
Yep. TJWatt.
No.
Sack.
Oh no, that wasn't TJ.
Yeah,
that
number
was
90.
That was 99.
Oh, that was 99 that got that?
Man, you can't pick your 90s from your 99s today.
Sure. That was 99.
I just knew it.
I saw TJ Watt flexing over the sack, which I assumed meant that he got it.
No, that just means that he likes to flex.
Well, fair enough. I mean, when you look like that, you should be flexing all the time.
That's why I flex every morning in front of the mirror. Yeah.
But yeah, so far he does have one already this year. I don't know if this page is updating live and they counted that one, maybe, but yeah, they have him marked down for at least one every year of his career.
Okay.
He got one on the Buffalo Bills in 21. He got one on the Bears in 2020. 2 last year on the Steelers. So, I mean, he's gotten actually a lot of rushing TDs, surprisingly.
I just didn't know if he'd had time to get one yet this year. I know they're not going to.
This is his 4th game, I believe. This is his 4th or 5th game.
They're not going to give him much opportunity to pass when they're that close to the goal line.
Yeah, so. No. I was just kind of surprised they didn't go and put in one of their running backs for the tush push.
They
play.
Well, they did the first one.
Yeah, the first one. Well, that was more of a handoff play.
Yeah,
I haven't seen any team actually try that where they direct snap it to the running back and tush push him.
Well, that's
aside from Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, that's because you really want. I mean, most of your direct snaps are not going to be right under center.
Yeah.
Because the running backs aren't used to that transition from center to running back.
Yeah. But I feel like it could be a practicable play, though, especially if they don't ban the tush push, which I know they're talking a lot about doing it.
Has anyone been injured doing it?
I don't think so. And, I mean, not to mention, every other team that's tried it other than the Eagles has pretty much failed it.
I mean, it used to be you couldn't push someone forward. That was a rule for years.
Yeah.
And then the tush push started, and then they decided they could make some money off. NFL decided they could make some money off from it.
Yeah.
And well, they legalized it. In case you haven't noticed, I'm kind of a cynic on the NFL.
Yep.
I might just be a cynic.
Yeah, it might be.
Yeah, I might be. But just because I'm cynical doesn't mean that they're not stupid.
True. Yeah. Both can be true at the same time.
That is true.
Oh man, CJ lost the passing yards leader this past week. CJ Stroud lost it.
All right, we're set up for the punt.
Yep.
Indianapolis. He'll be punting it from his own 17-yard line, it looks like. Oh, 16. Oh, he got it blocked. It was blocked. And Pittsburgh comes down with it.
In the end zone.
Oh, nope. They just cut one ref called it in the end zone. The other ref said he was down, which I think he was down.
So he was down. I think he was down. It's just a question of whether or not somebody got their hands on it. But regardless, that's a big play for the Steelers. I mean,
that wasn't even close. That was blocked very easily.
Yep.
By number 83.
That's why I feel like we need either an O or D lineman in the draft
this
year.
He's definitely down.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm not sure he ever got control of it when he was in bounds, though.
Well, so what happens if he didn't have control of it before?
If he didn't have control of it, it's a touchdown because he got control of it in the end zone.
Well, they're going to call it 1st and goal. They're going to call him having control, I guess, before.
That's going to be interesting. I think if they reviewed that, I think they would see that was he didn't have control of that in the field of play.
I don't think the Steelers are going to bother asking for a review.
They might be reviewing it right now.
Because
booth review.
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
But yeah, if I'm the Steelers, I wouldn't be asking for a review because I don't want to somehow have this go against me. Even though there's very little way that this could ever go.
All right, so watch to see if he has control. He pushes it forward. He doesn't have control there. So he didn't have control until it was on the line.
Yeah, so it's probably going to be a touchdown.
That's going to end up being a touchdown.
Or it should.
It will be. The booth reviews I kind of have a little more faith in.
But
and mainly because all these games, they have an NFL referee up in the booth. I mean, up in the broadcast booth.
Yeah.
And so that referee is already telling the audience what they think the call should be, and so it's very hard to do a booth review and not have it be right.
Yep.
Especially one that wasn't really that close. Like this wasn't that close.
Yeah.
I mean, I can see on the field that would have been an easy call to say he was down at the 6-inch line because that's where he started to go for.
Well, that's kind of where he fell on it.
Right, that's where he fell on the ball but never took control.
Yeah, unless you count between his chest and the ground, potentially that being control.
Yeah, but he didn't even have that because it squirted out right underneath his arm.
Well, that happened as he kind of slid forward,
right.
almost like as if he quote unquote fumbled it at that point.
Right. Which
would be a loss of control technically.
Right. If they did say that, if they said that then they would say he was down because he had control, fumbled, and he fumbled forward, which you can't do.
Yeah. Although, wouldn't that technically be fumbling backwards because the original direction of the play was the other direction?
No, because control had been established, then you're going in the other direction.
All right. Figured I'd ask because it's a good question.
It is.
But yeah, just kind of taking a look at some of the passing yards leaders. Sam Howell's still up in the top 5 on passing yards.
Okay.
Good credit to him.
Yeah.
And say the rest of the top 5, I think for the most part we kind of understand it. A little bit bummed that CJ Stroud doesn't have it, even though he's in my division. Kind of want to see him make that push for the MVP at this point.
I'd love to see that. Well, I'm a Tua fan, though. I mean, I hate the Dolphins, but I do like Tua. All right, here we go. They're saying it was down.
Again, I think the only justification there is that he had control between his chest and the... Oh, let's go! Kwity Paye on the... Well, not even on the tackle. I thought he was going to tackle him, but then they ruled stop of progress, I guess. But Kwity Paye there on the stop, number 51. Where are they going to rule his forward progress stopping, technically, I wonder.
I would say the 2-yard line, probably.
So they're going to give him the furthest forward in the play?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, actually, they're giving him the 4.
Because he broke away from the tackle and tried to scramble out to the side to try and make the run, and then got stopped again. That's my assumption as to why they called that in that direction.
All right, 2nd and goal from the 4. Trubisky back, and that is a touchdown.
Yep.
Pass.
Deontay Johnson, the guy who didn't get a touchdown last year, went all of last year without a touchdown. He gets one today. I know he's gotten some earlier this year because I've been watching a few Steelers games, mainly because I've been in
Pittsburgh doesn't score a lot of points.
No, but he does have a. Yeah, no, they don't have over 6,000 points in this game. Yep.
That was a beautiful pass.
Yeah,
from Trubisky.
Yeah, I was kind of waiting to see if he was going to end up throwing it in a position where it gets batted down.
And this one actually goes through the uprights.
It almost got dinked again.
13-0. Pittsburgh over Indianapolis. 14 minutes to go in the 2nd quarter.
Yep. Off of a block punt. But yeah, I think our biggest need in the draft is either O or D lineman. I'd probably say D lineman a little bit more than O lineman because we did lose Shaq Leonard to the Eagles. In the free agency or whatever because we cut Shaq.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, he's one of our interior D linemen, and now he's on the Eagles. Because what's the one thing the Eagles really need more of?
Yeah,
D linemen.
D linemen.
Especially on that interior when Jalen Carter's down there trying to intercept the spike pass.
By the way,
the ball.
Speaking of D linemen.
All right.
I was watching the Vegas game the other night. And.
You mean the Vegas Massacre?
Yeah, Vegas Massacre. And. What's his name?
Which player? Position-wise.
Defensive end.
Oh, Crosby? Max Crosby.
Max Crosby.
There you go.
Oh my goodness, that guy's a beast.
Yep, he is.
So, I do have an affinity for defensive players, but I never really had an affinity for the Las Vegas Raiders, Oakland Raiders, whatever you want to call them. But my goodness, that man is a beast.
I think the time I first kind of realized just how effective he could be was when I was watching the Patriots-Raiders game last year, and when Jacoby Myers threw the ball towards Mac Jones with the assumption that Mac was just going to rumble right through him. Because that's the only reason I can imagine you throwing a pass to Mac Jones who has Max Crosby right in his face.
Yeah, I mean,
which he actually threw a touchdown as a Raider last night. The wide receiver did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the wide receiver that threw the pick there as the Patriots wide receiver.
Yep.
Yeah, he threw another touchdown as a Raider this time.
So, yeah, that man is like a F5 tornado coming at you from the end. And this was the stat that got me. He has played 97% of the defensive plays since 2019.
Ooh,
that's very unusual. I can't think of any defenders that don't come off the field for either runs or passes
to kind of get a breather
at least half the time, because they're usually either a pass rusher or a run defender.
Yeah,
and so usually they come off for at least half of the one that they don't usually, they're not the best at.
Yep.
Nope. He's good at both. So he stays on 97% of the time.
Yep.
And that was through, he got a injury. I can't remember what it was, but he got a severe injury that they thought was going to keep him out. He was back on the field 32 hours later.
I was going to say, was it a knee thing?
I
think of what
think it was a shoulder.
Oh, it was a shoulder. Okay. It's an incomplete pass there, I think. Was that?
Yeah.
Yeah, incomplete pass.
Yeah, it was a 44. Got his face on it.
Yep.
He didn't get his hands.
Speaking of defensive players numbered 44, I just pulled up the tackle leader, and Zaire Franklin, number 44 on the Colts, leads the league in total tackles combined.
Okay.
This year, which, credit to the Colts, we got our player up there. He's not the defender I thought would have that stat.
Nice pass right up the middle.
Pittman there. Nice big first down. That's what we need. We need first downs, and we need progress down the field to kind of have breathing room in that backfield.
Minshew to Pittman, about 16 yards on that pass.
I will say I'm bummed that we didn't get to see what
21 yards, sorry.
Yeah.
The wrong hash mark.
And there we go. Run up the middle for about half of it. But yeah, I was kind of surprised to see that we didn't I was expecting to see one of our edge rushers, either DeForest Buckner was kind of the one I was expecting to be up on the tackles list.
All right, 2nd and 5 from the 50-yard line.
And another fake handoff here. Throwing, and it's
to nobody.
Incomplete to the Steelers defense.
Yeah. The only people in the area.
Yeah, just way overthrew the intended receiver. Also, on this list of total tackles, if you guessed that tjwatt would be the highest rated TJ, you'd be wrong. There's another TJ on defense with more combined tackles this year than tjwatt. TJ Edwards, I believe that's a Bears uniform that he's being shown in.
Never heard of him.
Me neither. That's why I'm assuming that he's a Bears player.
All right, 3rd and 5.
Although it's hard for me to imagine the Bears with a good defensive player this year, considering the amount of points they've been letting up. Although
Minshew's being
he's dancing around in the pocket and find someone.
He did.
Are you kidding me? Let's go, Michael Pittman Jr. Let's go.
That was totally Trubisky. I mean, Minshew.
Minshew mania right there.
Yeah, giving Pittman time to get away from the defenders, because that was I thought he was going to be sacked.
Yep.
Then I thought he was going to run it.
Yep.
All right, so we're down to the 7-yard line.
Run
play option, and there is TJ.
Yep, on a big sack there. Also, I find it funny. Our two kind of leading defensive linemen are both 90 and 99 for both teams.
Yeah.
And we've mixed them both up at some point in the game.
And there's TJ with the...
Yep.
Nope.
Not in my house.
Nope. This isn't his house.
I know. But he wants to own any field he's on.
And he does, usually. All right, so we're at the 11-yard line now.
Yep, second and goal.
Second and goal.
Oh, we got to get
there's some movement on the offensive line.
Yeah, and that's going to be a false start.
TJ created that.
Which means we're going to be even further back here.
Yeah, 5 more yards. 16.
But,
going back to the 16-yard line.
Going back to what I meant to say earlier, though, is I wish that we could have seen what this Colts team could have looked like with Anthony Richardson this year.
Oh, my goodness.
Considering our head coach was the Eagles' offensive coordinator last year, and the parallels athletically between Anthony Richardson and Jalen Hurts.
Can I call him AR-15?
Go right ahead.
Just because I know he doesn't like it.
Yep, and he wears number 5 now?
Yeah.
Yep. Go right ahead. I'll just have to switch my hat to a Gators hat, because go Gators. And short
pass.
Flip pass to Mawson. Did he get there?
He might have. Oh, they got him for the horse collar tackle.
I was say, is that even going to matter, though? Did he get to the end zone, or are they calling him down at the half-yard line? A half-inch line, even, maybe.
He went right over the pylon, so he probably got down, but I don't know if his knee went down first.
No, the knee is what took down the pylon, so that should be good.
That should be a touchdown.
So
and
the penalty.
The penalty is going to get
declined, right?
Yep.
Yeah, and say because they can't opt to take the penalty for a shorter extra point or something.
It is a horse collar.
Oh yeah, that's significant too.
I thought he might have had him on the back of the shirt, but he didn't.
Yeah, only the jersey.
Yeah,
but no, he actually got. And there we go. It's a touchdown, Colts. They confirmed it. And let's go. 6 points right there.
Oh, they do assess it on the kickoff.
All right, there we go. Hey, I'll take the yardage on the kickoff here. Also, did you see the guy in the Grinch uniform, in the Grinch costume in the crowd?
That was a great series for Indianapolis. 7 plays, 75 yards.
Yep, averaging over 10 yards a play. And man, our special teams though is not stopping this D line or would it be D line, special teams line, whatever it is. But yeah, say the Colts special teams is not able to stop the kick defenders here.
But we still got the kick.
Yeah, we got the extra point. It was good, but for the second kick in a row, we had a defender pretty much in our kicker's face as he's making the kick. It was on that block punt. Let's say, oh, there's a Fitzmagic commercial.
Oh, the block punt is actually, that's 2 different lines.
Oh, the punt defend line and the kick defend line?
Yep.
Okay, well, it was the same kicker both times, I believe.
Your punter and your kicker is the same person?
I think on the punt that we had, I think that we sent out the same guy.
That's unusual.
I'm sure we have a second kicker on the roster. Let me see. Yeah, we got... Oh no, yeah, number 8 was the guy who kicked the punt. Okay, so it was Sanchez on the punt. I just thought I had seen number 7, but no, I was thinking probably to the missed kick for Gay, which wasn't his fault at all. And it wasn't even a great play by the defense either.
No, it really wasn't. It was more of a...
just fumble almost.
Yeah.
I mean, not an actual one.
No, just a bad hold.
So, yeah, I figured since you like your defense, let's see who the sack leaders for the year are. Khalil Mack is the over at the Chargers is the leading sack getter.
Yep.
Which is surprising considering they didn't get a single sack last night or the other night.
What's he have?
15.
15
TJ
this year?
Yeah. TJ Watt at 14 this year. Josh Allen's got 13 and a half sacks. The Jaguars have a D lineman named Josh Allen as well. Right. And I'm bummed because in the London game, we had a Josh Allen sack that got taken down due to a penalty. And it's like, come on, just let the play exist there, because it was a penalty that gave the Jaguars even less yards than the sack would have.
Yeah.
So it was a penalty for the Jaguars, and it's like, they got good yardage already. Just let them have the Allen-on-Allen sack.
So Pittsburgh's up 13-7 now. 11 minutes, 21 seconds to go in the second quarter.
Well, there's a lot of defenders with 13 and a half sacks this year. Because Max Crosby, Trey Henderson, and Daniel Hunter also have it.
Trickle kick up the middle.
Yeah, and it's fielded by number 48.
Oh my goodness.
He got a lot of yards after contact there.
He got a lot of yards after contact, and had he gotten past that last one, he would have been gone all the way.
Yeah, I'm not sure he had the stability left to actually not trip himself up, though, after that. Yeah, even if he had gotten through the defenders.
Did you want to tell who did that return?
Let me see. It was number 48, right?
Yep.
All right, I will make an attempt to pronounce the name. As long as you pronounce one name off the Colts roster that I want you to try and pronounce, okay?
Okay.
All right. Godwin Igwebuike.
Igwebuike.
Okay. All right, let's pull up the...
oh my, what a run.
Jalen Warren?
I don't know who that was, but...
let's see, number 30?
It was a run right up the middle, and I thought he was going to be stopped at about 4 yards.
It was Najee, okay.
Oh, that was Najee Harris, okay.
Yeah, and say another missed tackle on our defense.
Missed him there.
Yeah, number 20 on the big miss.
And then he just kept running.
Yep. But, yeah, let me pull up the Colts player here.
That is a good asset right there.
Yep. All right, here we go. Our rookie D lineman. Let me go ahead and see if I can blow this up a little bit bigger for you.
Anthony Richardson.
No, not that rookie. When I that one.
Adetomawa Adebowa.
I like the effort.
Yep. God bless me.
Yep. I've heard the name pronounced correctly once. I have not heard anyone else pronounce it correctly, and I can't do it.
Oh! See what they give that.
Oh, is that a no penalty?
No penalty, it doesn't
Alright.
look like. Yeah.
Well, we'll take it. Unfortunately, it wasn't on a play that really benefited us anyway.
All right, 1st down and 10.
Yeah, under center, flip or toss the pass back, and that's Jalen Warren on the run there. Because yeah, that's the one thing about the Steelers team is that they've got 2 very dynamic running backs.
17. Oh, flag. Looks like it's coming back.
Oh,
Holding on the offense.
let's go. Thank you.
Negates a 17-yard run.
So really, that's what 27 yards essentially lost.
Yep.
Because it's 10 yards on holding, or is that a 5-yarder?
No, it's 10 yards.
Okay.
Yeah, 27-yard penalty right there.
And replay a 1st down. Okay.
Yeah.
And I say we need to get this stop here to try and get this game kind of back under control. Although we will get the ball to start the second half, so that is one positive for the Colts. Is that if we can keep this game close.
How do you get 1st and 11? That's what they put up for a visual on the screen was a 1st and 11.
Yeah, because I mean, if 1st and 16.
There we go, 1st and 16.
That still doesn't seem right because if they lost 10 yards, shouldn't it be 2nd and 20 or 1st and 20?
It should be 1st and 20.
Unless it's a 5-yard penalty.
Even then, it would be 1st and 15.
Unless they're giving them the extra yard for whatever reason on the previous day.
Oh, intercepted!
It's a pick! Let's go! Who is that? Is that Kenny Moore? Kenny Moore the second, or is that EJ
number 20?
EJ Speed, I think. Let's see. It is Nick Cross. Neither of the guys I thought it was. Kenny Moore's 23. And EJ Speed, I don't even know if he's on my team.
That was a toss-up. Pass was to number 14.
Oh, yeah, he's one of our linebackers. Okay, so I was at least right that he was on our team. But, yeah, no. Yeah, number 20, Nick Cross, the safety out of Maryland. And he's a pretty young guy, too, out there. I mean, he's only been in the league 2 years.
That was a pass to Pickens. Pickens couldn't out-jump him, so.
Yeah, so it went from being a pass to Pickens to a pick.
Yep.
How many more times do you think we gotta make that joke during this stream?
Slim Pickens otherwise.
Yeah. But, yeah, so there's a lot of, kind of surprised Myles Garrett's not at 13 and a half or more sacks at this point. He's only got 13. Micah Parsons at 12 and a half. Kayvon Thibodeau, despite the Giants being pretty bad this year, he's managed himself 12 and a half sacks too. Figured we'll talk about. So let's see. What about interceptions? That's a pretty fun stat, and since we just saw one, go ahead and see who the leading interception leaders are. Shocker, Deron Bland with 5 interceptions for touchdowns, 209 interception yards this year. Let me guess, that's a lot of yards for a defensive player to get on interceptions.
Pretty good yardage right there.
But yeah, he's gotten 8 picks overall in the year. Geno Stone at 6 is the next best one. Derek Stingley on the list at 4.
Man, I hate when they have golf commercials during a football game. I just want to see someone get hit.
Hey, I mean, I'm sure there's a way to add tackling into golf. Imagine just adding in a random tackle attempt on in golf. It'd be funny. Just have someone in a bear costume come out of the woods if they spend too long lining up their shot as a way to try and speed up the game. Come on, that'd be fun.
Sure.
What, are you saying you wouldn't be more interested in golf if they had a guy coming out of the woods in a bear costume to try and tackle the golfer if he spends too long lining up his shot?
No, I don't think I could even get interested in that. It's still golf.
Yeah.
2-yard run from Indianapolis on their first play from scrimmage.
Now, mini golf, on the other hand, that's fun.
Watch this replay of the pick.
Yeah. Look at all the yards that number 20 covered there. Yep. So we're into the second quarter. I completely missed the turnover of the quarter.
I've even said the time in the second quarter twice since then.
Well, yeah, but I've learned over the course of doing these with you to not listen to you.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yep.
See, I learned.
Oh, let's see if they get that hold. Oh my goodness, that was devastating.
They threw something.
Yeah, that was helmet to helmet on Pittman.
Oh no! And he's down. He's hurt.
Yeah, that was not good.
Was that helmet to helmet against Pittman?
Yeah.
Okay. Or so Pittman initiated the
No.
helmet to helmet?
No.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying that that the penalty flags were being thrown at Pittman.
No, it was thrown at Pittman because the guy, I don't know who it was, came out of nowhere. And
What number for the Steelers?
I didn't even see it.
Okay.
Three different officials threw flags on it, so.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a penalty. I just hope he's okay. Because our offense definitely is better when Pittman's out there than when he's not. I mean, and there we go. All the Steelers players, hey, you know what? They're being respectful. They're taking the knee.
Well, you have the coach like they have, that's exactly what you're going to see.
Yep. And not all the Colts players on a knee yet. I don't know if some of them might be fighting a knee issue or something.
All right, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense. Number 23.
Number 23 on the Steelers. Okay, that is DeMonte Kazee.
Oh, and he's been disqualified immediately.
Oh,
that's unusual.
I say, isn't it usually a two-strike?
It's usually
offense?
a two-strike offense.
Okay, I guess that one was just so egregious.
I don't know. Walking off on his own power. Pittman is. That's good to see.
Yep, we got 6 people hanging out in chat. Thank you guys for all 6 of you guys that are hanging out there. Of course, remember to like and subscribe if you guys are new so you guys don't miss future live streams. 2 of us will be back tomorrow doing the Bills and Cowboys game. And also, we got more than half a football game left to go here today.
Yeah.
So
when you're broadcasting by yourself, you don't see me in the chat a whole lot because I watch on TV.
Yep.
And don't have the chat on, so that's one of the unfortunate things is I don't actually get to see those people that aren't in chat.
Yeah, when people aren't typing because YouTube doesn't let me just see a list of all the accounts who are watching.
Right.
Yep. But yeah, so
it looks like Pittman might be going into the under the blue tar.
Yeah, I mean, hey, you should at least being evaluated. No doubt, he should be.
But he doesn't look like he's got the wooziness of.
Yeah, he doesn't look like Tua last year.
Yeah.
When they decided to put him back in the game.
Yeah.
What's the test? You gotta spell your first name or something? I can make light of that now because he's okay at this point. Certainly not a joke to be made the night of because that was actually serious.
Yeah.
But yeah, is that how they determine whether or not you can get back in the game? Is that you have to spell your first name? Yeah. There's no way he was spelling his full name.
From the independent consultant.
Yep.
All right. First
1st
down and 10 from the 46-yard line.
Downs in motion all the way off to the side. This is going to be a pass. No, not to Downs. They go to Alec Pierce.
He's down.
down, but he got.
Oh, they said no. Said it was no pass.
Yeah, they're saying incompletion. Did that bounce off the ground in the middle of that?
I didn't see anything there.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah, it hit the ground.
It
Okay, they got the call right.
Yep, referee saw that one right. I didn't.
I was gonna say, Alec Pierce doing a great job of masking it. He never showed any waiver of confidence there.
No, and there is a Steeler down on the play.
Yeah, number 39 for the Steelers. So
Fitzpatrick, Micah Fitzpatrick.
Minka.
That's what I meant. Not Micah.
Yeah, Minka. Yep. So hopefully he's okay.
He is the only person I know with the name Minka, by the way.
Yep. He's not the only Fitzpatrick we've talked about today.
No.
Because Ryan Fitzpatrick was up on the screen earlier for a commercial. Rather than journeying to a new team to go play quarterback for. Although I wouldn't be surprised if he goes and gets called by somebody later on in this year with how many people are going down.
I think he's been on them all. At least twice.
Would you take him over Zach Wilson from the Jets? Saying Zach's now the starter?
Man, I hate to say that I want to give him another shot,
But you want Zach off the team and no one else
no,
on your
I
team?
meant Zach.
Oh, you want to give Zach another shot? I thought you were talking about You were talking about
I am hopeless at my desire to see him succeed.
Because it's like anytime you decide to go 2 feet in, he lets you down.
I don't go 2 feet in. I go like 1 pinky in,
and he burns you.
And he burns me every time. I don't know what to do with Zach. I know what I'd like to do with Zach, but that's against the law. Probably won't do that.
What? Is that considering no team will draft you to their D line so you could go and sack him?
Yes.
Because that'd be a legal way to do what you want to do.
One play. That's all I want. 1 play.
1 sack.
Yeah.
It probably wouldn't take you 1 play because like somebody else on that D line would probably get you to him first.
Although I'm slow.
I'm saying that the other defensive linemen know what they're doing. Although maybe your desire to get to him first would get him there. And we both know he wouldn't have the pass out by then.
Well, no.
Because that's the one thing we've talked about when it comes to those games is we always talk time from snap to pass.
Yeah, I think
they're showing the helmet down. Oh,
that actually was a shoulder.
It was the back of the helmet. His helmet kind of ducked just beneath the flying Pittman there.
I wouldn't have thrown him out of that.
I certainly wouldn't have thrown him out. I would have followed the 2-strike policy. I would have probably written that down as a potential 1 strike that could maybe get reviewed out.
I think he actually tried to avoid the majority of that contact.
Yeah, I mean, he got his head down below the tackle there. Alec Pierce now on the completion this time for a first down. Now, is it possible to undisqualify him if the review of the play?
Well, if they did it before, but once the next play starts,
yeah,
he's done.
So he's out of here.
Yeah. Short pass.
I'm gonna say that was to Downs this time. Who goes down? The jokes are what they are at this point.
All right, that was a 5-yard pickup. 2nd and 5.
Oh, I thought you were about to say a 5-yard penalty for my joke.
No, that would have been a 15-yard unlawful insult.
I thought that would have just been an immediate ejection from the stream.
No, that's just an unlawful insult to comedy.
Okay. How bad would a joke have to be to get me ejected out the broadcast?
See, I can't eject you from the broadcast.
Because I'm the only one who knows how to stop it?
You're the only one who knows how to stop it.
You have to just go straight into the Broncos game, which I do have graphics up if you want to do the Broncos game yourself.
Then I'd be doing what you usually do on the late night games.
Honestly.
Yes.
Yep. Here we go.
3rd down and 3.
3rd and 3.
From the 33.
Yep.
Minshew back to pass.
Ducks.
Nope.
He's
gonna run it. They're gonna call him down. It looked like he started
tripped over his own foot?
Well, no, I think he was gonna slide, and then he realized he wasn't far enough forward, and they caught him on the slide.
On the
So
fake slide?
so he started to slide, and so they took him down where he started to slide, even though he realized he was.
Are you not allowed to fake slide?
Well, as soon as you start to slide, they're gonna call you down wherever you start to slide.
Even if you fall forward.
If you fall forward.
That seems a little silly, but
For the quarterback, because you're not allowed to hit them after that. So that's why you're down where you start your slide.
Oh, they're measuring it.
Yeah, he didn't get there.
No, but the placement of it on how far we have to go, because Gardner Minshew during the Germany game, I heard he had supposed. Oh,
looks like they're gonna go for the. Oh no. Yeah, they're not going for the.
Not going for the 3?
No, they are going for the 3.
Oh, they're going for the 3. Okay.
Oh no, Minshew's still out there.
But yeah, because Minshew has said that he can bench right about the same that Jalen can. So when it comes to that tush push play, he's said he's all for it. Now, whether or not the coach decides to call that or not at this point, I think that'd be a risky play. But at this point, you might need a risky play if it's depending on where they mark it down.
How old's Minshew anyway?
Let's see.
Gotta be in his
27.
Oh, I was thinking he was in his 30s.
Nope, he's only been in the league for 5 years, so that's a very short one. But no, he's not looking like he's in. They're definitely not in tush push formation. Oh, we see him the timeout called. Trying to ice the quarterback.
Timeout on the field for review.
Oh, review.
Did we drop a flag?
Let's say, did Steichen drop a challenge flag to challenge the spot on the ball? Oh, and no, we don't have a timeout.
Nope. Just a clock malfunction, it looks like.
Yeah, well, clock is resumed, and we lose.
No tush push.
No, handoff up the side to Moss, and he gets it, and more. Sorry, not Moss, number 27. That's Trey Sermon.
Trey Sermon.
Yeah, Trey Sermon.
Is that like 3 sermons?
No.
Oh.
Trey with a Y.
Oh,
like Trey Lance's Trey.
I thought we
Not
were getting into the Spanish here.
Yeah, no, not 3 sermons. Not one for the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit.
Okay.
Although that would make sense.
Yeah.
I thought I managed to tie that back in somehow.
Yep. That'll preach.
I guess so. Here we go. Handoff up the middle. No, off to the side here. Is that number 21 this time? Oh, no, number 31. How many running backs we got out there?
That's Goodson. That was good for about 9 from Goodson.
We don't have a 31 on our roster.
Goodson.
Yeah, but they're sorted by numbers. Where is he? Is he a practice squatter? Yeah, figure out who this guy. Scott, our safety, is number 31, and he's on our injured reserve. Practice squad. Let's see. Oh, yeah, Tyler Goodson on the practice squad.
All right. It is 2nd down and 1.
Handoff up the middle. This time is that Moss. That's a 1, but I don't know. Is that
21.
Goodson? Okay, it is Moss this time. Yeah, Tyler Goodson out of Iowa. Not our favorite guy out of Iowa, but hey, he's a guy out of Iowa.
That's right. JP's our favorite guy out of Iowa.
Yeah, just didn't go to Iowa College. Or University of Iowa.
Or Iowa State.
Even though Iowa State's actually his favorite Iowa. And was that a really quick... That was a really quick play with Tyler Goodson.
Really quick play that went nowhere.
Yeah, I didn't even realize that they'd called another play.
It just went somewhere because the referee just moved it a yard forward. After
was that the go ahead?
Yeah,
the go ahead yard.
Yeah, after placing it down at the correct spot, they moved it a yard forward.
All right. Well, hey, you know what? I won't complain about an extra yard.
So 2nd and goal from the 8.5.
Yeah, drops back, looking for the pass.
Short pass.
Finds Goodson. And
Whoa,
gets it!
That was a
touchdown, Goodson!
I don't know if that foot was down. I mean, the knee was down.
Let's see. He's dancing.
Yeah,
And
they're calling it a touchdown.
All right, points are going on the board. We have got a tie ball game.
I thought the knee might have gone down, but nope, he never put a knee down. First thing down was his elbow.
Yep.
Oh no, he did.
Oh,
I think he might have put that knee. Yeah, right there.
Yeah, so we're gonna be called maybe a yard
Yeah,
and a half shy on the review.
That's gonna be called back to the 1 or 1.5.
I'll have to see. Are the points gonna get taken off the board?
Oh yeah, there's no question. I mean, his knee bounced.
I know. Come on. Just hand him another 5. Come on. How much is another 5
Third and goal. They've already put it up there.
Yep. Come on. Do we really not? Oh, honestly, I'm not sure Irsay is competent enough to pay the refs, considering some of his tweets. Trust me, I'll show you him after the stream. There's a highlight reel of bad tweets from him.
Okay.
Yeah,
man, I hate these guys with the yellow shoes. They come running in, and I think there's a flag down.
Oh yeah, whoever that is with the neon shoes. Because like the regular Steelers yellow shoes makes sense that it would be a Steelers player.
Well, it does. It still looks like a flag down.
Fair enough. Yeah. But here we go.
Pittsburgh defense is in disarray right here.
I think you go short slant pass here. No, you're handing it off. Oh, yeah, short pass of some kind to the tight end.
Way over.
That was the D lineman that he was trying to throw the pass to. What?
Defensive lineman.
Our defensive lineman, the guy I had you try and pronounce his name of, number 95, and it. Oh no, 85
on your team.
I thought I saw 95 in the back of the end zone, and I saw a weird name on the jersey, so I thought it was the guy I had you trying to pronounce his name.
Ogolawano?
Yeah, but no, that was number 85, Ogletree. Drew Ogletree.
It's close.
And we're going to try and go for it on 4th down here? I mean...
4th and goal.
Let's hope we can
Snap
get
his
it.
back.
And he's going to... How did he make...
Oh, he didn't! No!
Are you kidding me?
It was right in his arms, and there was no one around him, and he still didn't catch it. Who was that? Number 2.
DJ Montgomery. Are you kidding me?
Right in the back of the end zone, all by himself. Right in his
control. Come on. No, he had control,
did.
and I think he might have had control for a moment, but then his own knee takes it out. But regardless, he didn't do a football move with it, which is what you need to do to show control after showing control, right?
Yep.
Or actually, no, in the end zone,
you just need to show control with the ball in the end zone.
So I mean, if they call him for control,
but you do have to land, which I've never understood. So you can,
can Superman
it over. But if you don't land
as a wide receiver,
in
the end zone,
it doesn't matter your control. Which I don't get that.
I mean, the only thing I can maybe understand is that it's to try and mind you, I'm trying to mental gymnastic this to make this make sense, but I know neither one of us are any good at gymnastics, mental or otherwise. But yeah, I mean, potentially it could be because the runner has already established contact with the ground, and the receiver, when they jump up, hasn't technically reestablished the contact with the ground. Maybe it might be enough to somehow make it make sense. It's closer than we've gotten up until now.
Yeah, I could go with that.
I
don't know any different.
Because the runner going for rushing yards has established contact between himself and the ground.
Sure.
Yeah, we'll go with it.
Sounds legitimate to me.
Sounds plausible enough.
Yeah.
All right, let's see how the poll's doing. All right, hey, it's a Colts advantage, but it's pretty split.
It's pretty close, which is about how close I think this game's going to end up being.
Yeah, 56-44, the split favoring the Colts. So
I'm assuming you picked the Colts. I didn't get your pick in the beginning. But...
Oh yeah, no, Colts. Yeah,
I said who I was choosing.
All right. Well, what is that? Looking at that, at the other teams in the division, we're currently out now due to the Bengals win earlier. Bengals move up into into our playoff spot.
But if you take this game,
we bump the Steelers and we take their spot. But now the Steelers are in the end zone here. Hey, Vikings game from last year. Can we Vikings Bills this? Oh, maybe a safety? No. Najee's gonna carry the entire team on his back for both sides. Still pumped about Montgomery here. Come on, man. Been in the league for 3 years and you can't figure out how to make that catch?
All right, so he was going to the ground on his own, so he had to survive the ground. That's what the referees said in that he had to survive the ground because he was going on his own.
Yeah, rather than being made contact with.
Right.
Although you still have to get to the ground safely as a receiver if you're being made contact with, right? I mean, you still got to get to the ground with a foot in bounds, regardless.
I don't know. That's what they said.
I mean, thinking back to some of those amazing end zone catches from like Cortland Sutton on the Broncos, I mean, he's always having to try and find a way to get a foot down in bounds before he gets tackled out of it by a Bill or somebody else.
I know you have to be in the end zone.
Yeah. And you have to stay in bounds even after you get hit midair with the ball, even though you show control.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Because you have to land. You have to have some part of you land in the end zone.
Yep.
And it has to be 2 feet or one other body part.
Yep.
And not any body part. But like knee, shoulder,
rear.
Yeah, rear's one.
I'd be concerned if you have more than one rear landing in the end zone.
I could have 2 or 3, but chin actually counts.
All right, and we hit the 2-minute warning in the half. Okay. So that's why we're at this commercial break.
You're keeping track of that better than I am.
Now.
Yeah. Now that you know what quarter we're in.
Yeah, I don't pay attention until we get to the halves. I only keep track of which half we're in.
We're gonna get rated at the half?
I don't think so.
Bummer.
He's doing a charity stream right now. We'll rate him at the end since he's doing an 8-hour charity stream.
Oh, cool.
We'll go well past this, so we'll drop our viewers off with Tom this time.
That's a good idea.
Yep. Yeah, he's doing an 8-hour charity stream, so he's gonna be streaming right through this game and the next. He started at 4 o'clock, so I think he's going till like midnight.
Wow.
Yeah. Yep. He does a lot of stuff for charity because he's also the guy who was doing the 30 for 30 thing in the summertime.
It's almost 6 o'clock, and I feel like I'm ready for bed already. So.
Well, maybe I can act like a defensive lineman and put the quarterback to bed before I tackle him and still get a flag thrown. Right?
Yes.
Or is that only a Tom Brady rule?
Well, it started as a Tom Brady rule. Now it's an every quarterback rule.
So, I'm going to pull up the next week's worth of games here so we can kind of look at what games we may call next week as well.
Well, we know we're calling one tomorrow.
Yeah, we know we're calling one tomorrow, yep. But just figure, considering next week is Christmas, which we have to use that discount thing before Friday.
That discount thing?
For work.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, my Christmas bonus.
Yeah.
Yep, we gotta use that by Friday.
All right, so I know Mom's taking Thursday off from work.
Thursday will probably be the day.
Well, I don't know. I heard they might be going dress shopping.
Okay.
So.
All right. Well, just wanted to make sure that you knew this was the week we had to do it.
We're back.
And we're back from commercial break. 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4 from the 7-yard line.
Yeah, dropping back into the end zone.
Deep in your own.
Throwing it, and it's incomplete, and there's a flag down.
That was not incomplete, I don't think. I think that was completed.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
I thought the ball went way out of bounds.
No, I think he got it in bounds.
All right, let's see.
What's
the flag for?
Offensive pass interference? No, defensive pass interference. Penalties declined, so it must have been caught.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Deontay Johnson.
Oh, yeah, he definitely caught that in bounds.
Yeah. Oh, it was, the penalty showed up over Indy, which means it was on Indy, right? Yeah. Okay. Just wanted to make sure I had that right.
Yeah, defensive pass interference.
All right,
So we're out to the 25-yard line now. First down and 10.
Yep. Drop back handoff here to Warren, and man, we got lucky that we stopped him there, because if not, he was going to get that first down, I think.
Yeah, he got 3 yards still, but.
Yeah. No, they gave him 2.
Oh, of course they did.
You forget that NFL math. Pretty sure they're just trying to find a way to take a yard away from the Steelers at this point. Oh, taking down, who is that?
3rd and 7.
When I see 11, I normally would think Claypool.
I mean, 3rd and 3. Sorry, 3rd and 3.
Allen Robinson's the guy. 3rd and 3. They call it correctly this time.
Yep. I didn't. I called it 3rd and 7.
Oh. I thought you said 3rd and 3.
I said 3rd and 7 first. I was thinking 7 yards.
Yeah.
Needs to get 3, but I didn't make that. The synapses didn't fire that far.
And incomplete, and bounces to Zaire Franklin. I was kind of hoping that would just be completed to Zaire Franklin.
I don't know what he was doing. It looked like he did a cartwheel in the middle of the field all by himself.
I was watching some...
Oh, that's because the pass was way behind him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was about the best cartwheel you'll see a wide receiver do. Oh, no, I've seen some pretty good back handsprings from wide receivers. All right, so 4th down, so Pittsburgh's going to punt.
Well, you want to make it even more impressive? It's a tight end. Pat Fryermuth is the tight end out there, number 88. And Josh Downs on the return game gets to the 25.
Oh.
Is that another wide receiver with a big hit taken?
No, 51.
Oh, 51 Quiddy Pay?
On Pittsburgh.
Oh, on Pittsburgh, okay. Yeah. I was going to say, because I know Quiddy Pay is 51. That's Nick Herbig.
Yeah, he was on the punting team.
Yep.
And he got hit right in the helmet as he tackled. He wasn't in on the tackle, but somehow he got hit right in the helmet. Saw his head snap back, and he got up, and he was woozy. So I'll be surprised if he's not under the blue tarp.
Yep. So, yeah, that's Nick Herbig, the rookie out of Wisconsin.
Okay.
Yeah. I remember looking through the draft for some of the fun names, and his was one of the ones that stuck out to me. Along with a few others, like Bumper Pool.
I don't see the blue tent up, though.
All right. Well, hey, maybe he's okay. Just taking a play or two probably to catch himself.
He said he was fine. Well, he's not on the...
Yeah.
He's not on the regular defense, I don't think, anyway.
He's probably second string on the defense. Considering he's a rookie defensive linebacker.
Yeah. He was playing on an offensive play. Punt's still an offensive play.
Yeah, that's basically special teams.
It is special teams.
Yeah. Oh, they've got... Oh, and the Colts timeout. There we go. First time out of the game.
35 seconds to go.
Yeah, and they're measuring Matt Kay's kicking distance. Missed it from 56 if you were...
Yeah, but that was on the hold. That wasn't...
Yeah. Yeah, I know. But just in terms of kicks that he has missed, I mean, that's all you can really measure it against is what he's missed. And I mean, they pretty much need a half yard to get to the virtual field goal line for him. I think you go down the sidelines, aim for Alec or aim for Downs here on one of the sidelines, trying to either get out of bounds or...
Uh-oh. We got a flag. I think that was a Pittman flag.
You mean Pierce?
Is that Pierce?
Yeah, that's Alec Pierce, number 14, the receiver.
I just thought they might have been calling a foul because it was Pittman going out.
Nope,
for the pass.
DPI.
Yeah, that's why I thought it was. I thought it was the fake foul because it was Pittman out there, and he draws a lot of fouls against him. I mean, against the defenders.
Okay. Yeah, no, that was Alec Pierce out there, but that gets us an automatic first.
Yeah, that definitely was not DPI.
I mean, if he'd actually committed to try and go for it, it probably was going to be DPI because the ball was not there when the contact was initiated.
Yeah, but the offensive guy initiated the contact. Defender was holding his ground on a pass that wasn't going to reach the...
I'd have to see the replay again, but probably.
Because the defender has just as much right to go for the pass as the offense. As the offense does.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd probably want to see that play again just to double check it. But TJ almost got to Minshew again there. So 2nd down, 10. At what second mark do you just drop it and go for the punt? I'm assuming there's going to be 3 plays, or not for the punt, but for the kick. Yeah. At what second mark though do you make that call?
It depends. You've got 2 timeouts left, so
yeah. Yeah, so it should be. It matters when you get down.
It's not going to matter because there's a touchdown.
You know what?
Indy.
You made up for it, Montgomery. You aren't cut, but
you ain't happy.
Yeah.
Well, he's pretty happy.
Yeah, you made it. You made up for it.
You just tied the game up, and actually, Indy's going to probably take the lead here on the extra point.
Yeah, we take the lead into halftime, and we get the ball back after halftime.
That's a good way to go out of the half.
Yep. And as long as the kick is good, which it was not looking that great, but good enough, right?
So that was another bad hold.
Yeah. Well, they got 22 seconds, and we know 22 seconds is plenty of time for on a football field here. I remember the Kansas City Chiefs making something happen with 13 seconds.
I got to go in at halftime. I got to step out and look at something because I want to see what you should be holding the ball at, what angle you should be holding the ball at on an extra point or a field goal. So it always used to be that kickers wanted it straight up and down.
Straight up and down, laces towards or away from them, depending on the kicker.
Well, I've never seen a kicker want them toward them.
I'm going to say, whenever I would be out there kicking with the Pee Wee team, I always liked it so I could line up my kick to be right on the middle of the ball.
Okay, I'm talking NFL. I've never seen a kicker want the laces toward them.
Yeah, well, because I would hope that an NFL kicker could find the middle of the football.
But I really want to know what the angle is supposed to be out of the ball. And I'm assuming that depends on the kicker. But, 45 degrees is pretty lopsided for a kick.
Yeah.
That last one wasn't 45. That one was closer to about a 75-degree angle.
Well, and that one was held by a kicking tee or whatever.
No, I'm talking about the extra point.
Oh, the extra point? Okay. I thought you were talking about the 2 kicks back to back. The extra point was at the 45, and this one was better. And it's like, yeah, that one was off of the kicking tee. And Deontay Johnson drops another one there.
That one was off his toes.
Yep.
18 seconds to go in the half.
If you're Pittsburgh, do you dare try a Hail Mary from here? Even though we've seen what Hail Marys can do.
Yes.
Black Friday.
I'm still going for it.
Even well, luckily this isn't the same offense that caused that, or the same defense. Yeah, that Miami defense is way tougher than the Colts defense. Although, the Colts secondary is not bad. I say that we nearly get another pick thanks to Trubisky trying to throw it deep.
You got one more shot here, Trubisky.
No, he's got 2 more, because if they go 4th down...
No, you don't give it to him on 4th down. You don't give it to him. Because the only reason you're going is to get the field goal.
True.
So that you can go into half with a lead. That's the only reason they'd be doing this.
Yeah, at this point... Well, what about Oh yeah, because time stops when you get fourth down, right? Or when you get tackled on fourth down.
Call it timeout.
Oh yeah, because then you would call it a timeout.
Oh, short pass.
Yep. Trying to burn a time. Well, I guess it wouldn't matter, and this will just go into half.
Oh, Trubisky's trying to call a timeout, and
the team wasn't
going for it.
All right, well, we're going to halftime.
That shows you who the leader of that team isn't.
Yep. So there we go.
Yeah, there's Trubisky with his hand up, going for the timeout. Not a thought of that in the world on the sidelines.
Yeah, and Colts are going to receive the kickoff at halftime. And let's say, did we do a game together last week? I'm trying to remember if we did any. Okay, so
we were supposed to.
Oh yeah, we were supposed to, and then you didn't get down here for the game, so I ended up doing it by myself. So, well, let's talk about the NFL playoff picture. Since that, I'm sure, has changed something in the last little bit. Oh, there's one thing for sure. The Niners have clinched the playoff berth.
Niners have clinched a playoff berth.
So
how'd they do that?
Huh?
How'd they do that?
Trying to remember.
They haven't played.
They
haven't played this week.
No, they would have done it last week.
Oh, okay.
I just don't remember who they played last week. Let's see.
Seattle?
Yeah, they played the Seattle Seahawks.
Yeah. Yep. All right. I got to get into my Google box here.
What game were you and I supposed to stream last week? Oh, Cowboys-Eagles.
Yeah.
Because I knew I did the Bills-Chiefs with JP. And I was like, yeah. Then I ended up not doing a Monday night game, even though I was supposed to. So that's how the Niners ended up clinching the playoff spot, not to mention the Eagles and the rest of the NFC kind of losing as well didn't help. Or didn't hurt their chances there. You're looking up the whole thing. So, I guess I'll talk about the NFCs since both of our teams are on the AFC. So, Cowboys and Eagles fighting tooth and nail for that for the NFC East title, and whoever's gonna get that, one of them's gonna get probably the 2 seed, and the other one's gonna get the 5 seed. But which is kind of the unfortunate part when you've got a division that's so strong like that, because the seeding for the playoff is 1, 2, 3, 4 for the 4 division leaders. No matter how good the second or third place in the division is, which we'll get to in a minute, because there's another situation where the division leader not having a good record will come up. But Lions at 9-4 in the 3 seed, they're holding down that North. But if they lose another game or two, they could potentially be in range of the Vikings. Although the Vikings did lose today, because the Lions loss tonight and a Vikings win today would have made it a one game lead for the Lions in the North, a division that it felt like they've had the lead on. Pretty much the entire time.
Yeah.
I mean, when they beat the Chiefs in Week 1. I mean, that kind of gave them the lead of the division, and they've never really looked like they were giving it up until these last 2 or 3 weeks, when they've just kind of been losing and losing. I mean, they lost to the Bears last week. That's pretty bad.
Well, Bears will look pretty good the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, but losing to a division rival is never good, especially when they're the last place in your division.
Right.
And then, speaking of teams that I said the playoff seeding kind of messes up, is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Because they're going to get whoever wins the NFC South will get the 4 seed, despite all of them having losing records right now. Because you got 3 teams at 6 and 7 in that division, and then you've got the Panthers, who are eliminated from playoff contention. Then you got the Eagles, Vikings, and Packers currently holding on to the 3 playoff spots, although there is a tie between Seattle, the Rams, Falcons, Saints, all for that 7 seed here. And the Packers holding the 7 seed right now at 6 and 7. They play Tampa Bay later. They play Tampa Bay this week, so that should be a good game. I would assume the Packers should have that one, but I wouldn't say it's a guarantee.
No, I wouldn't say the Packers are going to be a guarantee for anything.
No. Well, maybe against the Panthers in a couple of weeks.
Okay.
Because they do have the Panthers still coming up.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, especially with some of those teams behind them, like the Rams have looked red hot at times. The Sea Chickens certainly haven't looked weak. So, I mean, those teams behind them are not looking bad necessarily. Even the Giants are starting to look good, and they're still technically in playoff contention. Also, how is Arizona still in playoff contention mathematically? At 3 and 10 in a very tough division. I mean, I guess because best case scenario right now is they win 7 games, which I guess technically would be good enough for playoffs right now.
Yeah.
If every other team in the entire playoff race were to keep losing, but I guarantee at some point some of these guys are going to play each other. Like, for example, Packers and Tampa Bay are both playing at 6 and 7, so one of those two teams is going to hit 7 wins.
When is Denver Lions playing?
That's 8 p.m. tonight.
Oh.
Why? You're trying to stay up to watch it?
I'm going to try. I've got Denver and I've got Denver's defense.
And your opponent has Lions?
No,
defense?
I have both.
Oh, you have both defense.
So I have to decide which one to choose. And I've picked the Lions.
All right.
So even though Denver's defense has really been the better second half defense so far.
Yep.
Okay.
So yeah, so technically the Niners clinching their playoff spot was by clinching their division. So, because yeah, with 10 wins, even if the Rams were to win out, they wouldn't be able to catch them. Because there's only 4 games left. The Rams would be able to tie them at 10 and 7 if the Niners were to lose out and the Rams win out, but the Niners have the tie breaks. So, you figure out your angle yet?
I'm working on it. I'm watching a video right now.
All right.
It's a way too detailed of a video, though.
Yeah, because you're not an NFL holder trying to figure out what angle you should be holding it at. You're just trying to figure it out for the TV. So yeah, it looks like maybe a 15-degree angle. If you're assuming straight up and down is a 0.
Yeah.
That's what I would assume.
That's what I was going with.
Alright, and looking at that guy, that would appear to be the angle that
Actually,
I
would... I consider that a 90-degree.
Oh, you would consider that 90? Okay, I was just going off of the fact that the base 0 being kind of standard, quote-unquote. So it looks like 6:12. Oh, that's the actual time. I thought they were showing kickoff time, and it's already past that.
Okay, he is definitely showing
a very steep angle.
No,
or a very slight.
A very slight angle.
Yeah, slight.
I mean, slight.
Yep. Maybe even straight up and down.
Yeah, he's closer to straight up and down than he is
left and right.
Yeah.
All right. So you want to talk about some of these AFC playoff teams?
I suppose if we got to.
Hey, you know what?
It's not the Jets.
Tomorrow during halftime, I'll have a Jets thing for you.
Okay.
So here we go. But yeah, so we got Ravens currently holding down that 1 seed. They currently have a 1-game lead over the Dolphins for that. And they're fighting with their division, but they've got a 2-game lead over their division right now, with the Browns at 8 and 5. Now, technically, a Ravens loss and a Browns win, that division could be a 1-game lead by the end of this weekend. Browns playing the Bears, and Ravens have Jacksonville on Sunday night. That's going to be a good game.
That is going to be a good game.
I've got the graphics made up. I might end up streaming that one. I'm not sure, but it's a good game. But yeah, I think Bills Chiefs though, or not Bills Chiefs, Bills Cowboys might be game of the week material though. So I'm definitely streaming that one.
We're definitely streaming that one.
Yeah, we're definitely streaming that one. Assuming something doesn't pop up for you.
Yeah. There's a chance.
That's why I said I'm definitely streaming that one because I'll be here.
What happened last week? Like grading?
I think you were still working on your first class. Remember, you're still working your way through that same first class.
Yeah.
Yep.
I still don't have all my grading done.
Fun, but yeah. So the AFC North, though, having all 4 teams in the playoffs, that would be a bit of a historical mark to see that happen.
That would.
See, because I mean, it's only been possible for a few years because there's 3 for the years that there's been 3 wild cards. But I remember we were talking last year about the AFC West potentially getting all 4 teams into the playoffs in preseason because you had the hype train behind Russell Wilson going to the Broncos.
Yeah, that fizzled fast.
Yep. In terms of train derailments, I'd say that's one of the worst I've seen. Can't say I've seen too many train derailments, but that is definitely one of them. But yeah, then you had the Raiders being the Raiders and the Chargers charging it at the end of the season. And still somehow getting into the playoffs so that they could charger it some more. Although, granted, Brandon Staley got fired finally after charging it last night.
Yeah.
Or 2 nights ago.
2 nights ago.
But, yeah. The fact that charging it is even a term should tell you something about your franchise.
He didn't get fired at halftime like the TV announcers were trying to push for.
Oh, I wanted to see the team lock him in the locker room. Just barricade the door.
Yeah. Don't come out. We'll be better off.
Yeah. Yeah, just be like, okay, whoever hey, rookie D lineman, your job. Guard the door. Don't let him out. That's how you'll earn your starting gig for next week. Since starting gig next week won't really matter because I think they're pretty well out of playoff contention. But yeah, so Ravens, Dolphins 1-2. Chiefs having lost 5 games. When was the last time they lost 5 games?
I don't know. They've got a rough stretch here.
They play the Patriots. Any chance they lose to the Patriots?
I actually think there is.
All right, well, I know my buddies at work won't be happy about that because at this point they're looking at the Patriots draft pick and not the Patriots' actual record.
I mean, I think it's slim, but I'm not going to pick the Patriots.
Yeah, I'm not picking the Patriots, no.
But I could see a scenario where that actually happens.
The fact that the AFC South might not be the 4 seed, though, is nice. Although I kind of hope it is, because if it's the 4 seed, it makes it a lot more achievable for the Colts to go up there and steal it. But the Jaguars currently hold it with a 1-game lead. We need the Jaguars to lose to Baltimore and the Colts win, and then we still lose on tiebreaker. But
I don't have anybody from Jags this week in my fantasy. I don't think.
Yep. So the only 2 teams officially eliminated are the Patriots and the Panthers from playoff contention. Because somehow the Chargers' loss didn't do it for them. Which in that AFC West is kind of a miracle that they aren't eliminated from playoff contention. And we're getting ready for coming back for third quarter football.
It's going to be out to the 35. Or 25. 25?
There we go. I think JP is referring to the angle that you should be holding the football at. That he says he can figure it out.
I can figure it out. What can you figure out, JP?
I'm pretty sure that was that message was sent when we were talking about the angle of the football.
All right, first down.
Hand off up the middle to Did Moss get hurt or something? Like, why is the practice squad guy in there?
Well, there were a bunch of injuries in that first half.
Yeah, late in the first half. Yeah. Because I mean, he's not even like our second or third string. He's listed still on the practice squad for Goodson. But yeah, here we go. Oh, wait, it's Colts ball, not Steelers.
Short pat. Oh, nice tackle.
Nice tackle, but hey, you know what? Good on the practice squad guy for not giving that one up. I say, because that could have easily ended up being a forced fumble there too. With how he did the splits and came back up.
Yep.
Who was that? Was that Joey Porter?
Guy.
No, looking at the defender.
Defender, I didn't see.
Number 24, I think that's Porter. Yeah, Joey Porter Jr., the rookie out of Penn State. Father was a Steeler too there.
Yep.
That was one of the cool storylines of the early second round, because technically that was first pick of the second round.
3rd and 2 from the 33. He's back to pass, and it is broken up. That went down to the ground.
Yep, and there's Montgomery with his amazing catching skills here. And say he's unguarded until the hit in the back there that jars it loose.
I think the hand came in and knocked it out.
Oh, the hand. Oh yeah, you got a hand in there too. And now Ringoberto?
What?
Reading the name of the punter here.
Sanchez.
Yeah, Rigoberto.
Oh,
Sanchez.
I'm sticking with that.
Yeah, you're pretty confident in that one.
Yeah, our Sanchez.
Oh, and it bounces out of bounds at about the 7-yard line. That's not good for the Steelers. Uh-oh. You gotta leave? Are you gonna end up doing the second half here? But, yeah. So they're going to a commercial break, and here we go. We're just handling this.
Nope.
Alright. Just a test?
Yep.
Alright. Oh, that's good. Alright. So yeah, I'll have some Jets trivia for you for halftime tomorrow.
Great.
You wanted something to talk about the Jets, and playoff picture is not that.
Can we go back to the 70s for the Jets trivia?
Maybe.
Okay. Hey, if you get some Mark Gastineau, Joe Klecko,
Yeah.
Joe Namath.
We'll see what trivia I come up with.
Okay.
But
when was the last time the Jets won a Super Bowl?
I know you'll know that one.
1969.
Yep.
Super Bowl 3.
Wow, it took you guys a whole 3 Super Bowls to win one?
Well, that's because Green Bay.
Ah. And you guys just figured you had to keep the color tradition going?
Yes.
Because you guys, who did you play in that Super Bowl?
I didn't play anyone. I was 4.
Who did the Jets play though?
I don't know. I was 4. We didn't even have a TV at that point. I think, yeah, we were actually homeless when I was 4. So
look at who it was. The Colts. Baltimore Colts were the team that you played there, which eventually became the Indianapolis Colts.
Yeah.
So, you versus me. When I was negative however many.
A lot.
Yep. But, yeah. So, there we go. We got the picture-in-picture there. I will say, it's weird being on NFL, for this being on the NFL network versus being a CBS or an NBC game.
Yeah, I don't see the NFL network having really as good a coverage as CBS at least.
Yep.
I don't think they get the angles that CBS does.
We'll have to judge it up against what we got for Fox on Sunday, because apparently the Bills game isn't a CBS game either. It's a Fox game. I thought it would be CBS because every other Bills game has been CBS this year. So I thought CBS just bought all the Bills.
All right, did he go down to a knee here?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Did the ball come out before he went down?
Yeah, and that angle didn't. It was great for the knee. It was not great for the spot for whether or not the ball came loose.
They're calling it 2nd and 8. Oh, he's challenging.
Oh, Shane Steichen? Oh, he picked up the challenge flag. Is he trying not to challenge it? Because if he accidentally dropped it or something, or if he picks it back up, is he able to take away the challenge? Once he realizes what he would actually be challenged. I think that is loose. I think they got a chance at this.
Yeah, that's out.
And who recovered it? I'm assuming Indy fell on it.
I didn't actually see because I didn't see the fumble. I thought he was down. And
well, I'm assuming because Indy, if it was a Steelers recovery,
right,
Indy wouldn't bother challenging.
Right. No. So Indy is challenging.
Did we get the fumble? I didn't even see I didn't see the fumble until we were reviewing
again,
the play.
This is part of that coverage. I mean,
yeah. I mean, honestly, this is the kind of thing I would expect not to see from one of the big networks anyway.
Oh, I would expect to see the recovery. I mean, that's part of the whole play. Why wouldn't you expect to?
Well, depending on how quickly the recovery happened, because if the recovery happened in a very short space of time, but yeah, I would have expected to see a replay at this point of it. We still haven't seen the replay of the recovery.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I'm talking about like live in the moment. I would expect maybe to miss the
thing.
But at this point, yeah, you should have a replay.
I mean, you've got a challenge.
Yeah.
Why would you not have shown
the
recovery? Right, the recovery.
I mean, this kind of reminds me of watching Fox's coverage of the LA Coliseum last year. Well, in particular, the LA Coliseum, because somebody threw a helmet in a quarter-mile bull ring, and they still missed it. And how nobody got a footage of Aaron Jones throwing a helmet at somebody is impressive. I know if you were there, you would have had a camera on it, because you would have had your camera on Aaron Jones or Noah Gregson the entire time.
Noah Gregson's ugly, so I really wouldn't put my camera on him.
No, you would have had it on his car, because he was still in the race at that point, I think.
That's an ugly man.
Yeah.
That's not a pretty man.
Well, that's what happened.
Not that I find men pretty anyway, but that is not a pretty man.
Yep. Yeah, no, he is very much a Joe.
So,
somebody.
Flacco?
Just throwing out a general Joe.
I have friends named Joe.
Fair enough. Is Flacco one of them?
No.
Not after last year?
So when Flacco got the big contract with Baltimore, Baltimore.
Yep.
I actually was in favor of that. I think he earned that with the Super Bowl win. But after that, he went straight downhill and kind of lost my. Oh, here we go.
Yeah. Now we finally got the.
Well, hopefully you get the recovery.
Yeah, Julian Blackman.
Did he control it in bounds? Yes.
Yeah, and made a
tucked it and never went out of bounds.
They blow the play dead beforehand.
Okay, and they did call recovery.
All right, so here we
Challenge
go.
was won.
Yeah, which means we don't lose a timeout. It
And
has a touchdown, Colts. Mo Alley Cox. Let's go. So that's gonna be what, 20 now?
Right now.
And assuming that our holder doesn't throw this for us. I will say the white stripe definitely makes the white color I normally go with for the numbers not the best option. Let me go ahead and change the color here. We're gonna make it. Can we? Oh, here we go. Pick screen color. We'll make it Colt blue. I'm not sure if that's more readable or less readable.
Oh, the number. I was looking for the background.
No, for the number to try and.
Okay, I'm sitting here watching. I'm like, it didn't change.
No.
Yeah, that's good.
That's it. Just gonna try and center the placement a little bit better.
So the The extra point is good, so it's now 21-13 Indianapolis.
I'm gonna try it with the outline. I'm gonna try and fix the outline color. See if maybe making the outline color something else, because the blue with the black around it's a little tough. I think it looked better with the outline, with the black outline. Yeah.
So Indianapolis having the first possession after the half, definitely.
Yeah, and we did get the kick in there too while I was messing around with colors. Yep. Again, I don't listen. And I'm saying now the Steelers. I'm assuming that was a fair catch, so it'll be brought out to the 25.
Which ism are we trying to end here? Which ism are we trying to end in the end zone?
I don't know.
All I could see was end and ism.
Probably racism.
Okay.
Would be my guess.
I'm good with that.
Yep.
I think we should end racism.
So in terms of we got to play. I thought we were going to commercial break there for longer, but no, that's a pass play to
6 yards to number 88 for the
Pat
Steelers.
Freiermuth. I will say Pat Freiermuth was an amazing tight end to have out there if you're not going to have one of the top 5 guys.
Yeah.
Like, it's not a Kittle, a Kelsey, or a Andrews. Freiermuth is right up there.
Who do I have for tight end? I have 2 tight ends on my squad.
Yeah, Kincaid's my tight end on my main squad. Oh, that was a nice tackle by EJ Speed there. Let's go. It's 3rd down here. And they lost one on that. 3rd and 5. I thought they were going to call that at the line. I thought they were going to give him it.
I have Likely as a...
Okay, Isaiah Likely. That you should be getting a good raise up in him after the Andrews injury.
Oh, that's true.
Because Mark Andrews getting hurt elevates him to number 1 on the depth chart, and he was already highly touted as a prospect coming up. But
I also have Sam Laporta.
Oh, you've got a really good tight end room then at this point. Ooh, that's a deep sack, and that's going to be a punt away on 4th down. Which is good because I didn't even move the ball to begin with. Which honestly, I don't think the Steelers didn't even realize they were on offense. McCaffrey on your team as well as a running back.
No. I don't have McCaffrey.
Oh, who's the C name up there underneath? Oh, that's Chuba. That's Chuba Hubbard.
Yeah.
I saw a C and I thought maybe it was McCaffrey. Not to mention I saw Panthers blue and
punts away.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Downs with an amazing recovery, and that's going to be some good field position for the Colts.
But that was a good tackle by 87 for the Steelers. That could have gone a long way had he not gotten that foot tackle.
Yep. Number 87, that's Rodney Williams, the tight end for the Steelers.
Seems so weird to see a tight end making tackles.
So here's a question. Could you even tell that this was a throwback uniform, by the way, for the Colts? Yeah, that's a throwback to their 70s uniforms, supposedly, even though the uniforms haven't really changed much over the years.
Oh, that run is gold right there.
Yep. That is a good run.
Oh.
And man, if he'd gotten just another ounce of daylight, that would have been a touchdown from Goodson. And he made Joey Porter there absolutely just fall on himself here.
That was close to a 30-yard run right there.
Yep. Yeah, a lot of our So what happened? I'm assuming Moss had to have gotten injured then at halftime.
Yeah, I'm assuming.
Or in right before halftime. I hope he didn't get injured during halftime.
Well, we were calling Goodson before halftime, well before halftime. So.
Yeah, we called him on like some late runs in the half where maybe it was, they were using some depth maybe, but.
So what? Oh, 17 smacked his head on the ground.
Ooh, yeah, hopefully he's okay. Don't want to see a defender shaking up like that. Trenton Thompson there. Undrafted out of San Diego State this year. First year in the NFL.
Yep.
Also, speaking about draft stuff, Drake May, I don't know if he's officially the first player to declare for the draft, but I saw he declared out of North Carolina.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I saw his little tribute to the Tar Heels. Because he's not going to be playing for them next year. He'll be playing for somebody in the NFL. Although, I think the Tar Heels could probably replace one of these teams in the NFL.
Yes. They probably could.
Even though I know the whole meme is that the worst NFL team could still take down, say, Georgia or someone. And that's been the discussion over the last several years. Is what would that worst...
That's a nice tackle.
And honestly, that actually wouldn't be a bad Pro Bowl. I mean, have the worst record NFL team play up against the national champion for the college.
Yeah, because the NFL team isn't going to be. That would be a really good idea.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be a much more serious idea than my idea from the other day, where I said have just a group dodgeball game where they're trying to avoid the quarterback getting hit.
Yeah,
which that was a fun idea, but no, I think that would be a great. Legitimate idea.
I mean, at least you're seeing a football game instead of flag.
Yeah, and it's a team that doesn't really care about injuries at that point because most of their players.
Oh, that!
Are you kidding me?
Another drop pass in the end zone.
Mo Alley Cox, the tight end, drops it in the end zone on no contact.
Just contact with the ground. That was it.
Yeah, I mean, he had... Oh, no, there was some contact there
from
Porter.
Yeah.
Porter swipes it out.
He did. He swiped it out with his right hand.
Good job, Joey Porter Jr. there, somehow.
Never saw that.
Yep.
In real time.
Nope. But here we go, third and 7, and it's a long
That is a long
distance.
It's a long 7.
Yep.
That's closer to 8 than it is 7.
I think it's closer to 9 than it is 7. And a short dot pass to the other tight end here. Kyle Gregson, I think is his name.
He's going to be short of the line to gain. So it's
going to
end up be fourth down in a couple of inches.
Yeah, 4th and inches. Maybe they'll call it 4th and 1.
Well, they're going to call it 4th and 1.
I wasn't sure. It might be close enough that they would call it inches.
Close enough, I'll call it inches because it's not a foot. But
Kylan Granson, not
they're
Kyle.
going for the kick.
Make
it a 2-score game. I guess that's the wise thing.
Yeah, I mean, the numbers would say that's probably the smart choice.
Yeah, that's what your analytics are going to show.
And I'm assuming we get this, although... Oh, there we go. That hold was much more straight up and down, although it was leaning left a bit.
Yeah, that's what I saw the last time. Well, the first time, and all the times.
That it leans left.
But that may be the way Gay likes it. I mean, he might like it to the left.
Yep.
Oh. But I can't imagine a 45-degree angle to the left. I mean, that's...
Yeah. Oh, 45 to the left? I was thinking 45 straight forward or straight back.
No, 45 to the left.
Oh, yeah, no, that's really weird. I was thinking super far slanted forward, kind of similar to how I have the ball set up on the little overlay.
Yeah.
Like, that looks like a great kicking angle with the... if you assume the laces are faced away from the kicker.
No, you think about this. So, 45-degree angle. He's like, the ball's like that.
To you, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got the hand on top of the ball. What does that do for a right-footed kicker?
Nothing.
Yep. For anything, you'd want it a little bit canted away.
Yep.
For a right-footed kicker.
All right. Oh, hey, look. A racing story we can talk about.
Really?
Yeah, the Red Bull Formula One team did a pitch black pit stop this week on the clock. Did a 2.84 second stop in pitch black conditions. Let me guess, you want that pit crew for whoever your favorite driver is this year? Gregson, maybe?
Formula One.
Yep.
You know my knowledge of Formula One?
Yep.
Yeah. That's like big balls in bowling versus...
Four-tire stop, changing 4 tires, 2.84 seconds.
Yep.
That's fast.
It's still not registering as that I care.
Yep.
Yeah.
Have you ever tried changing a tire in pitch black at all?
Yes.
Okay.
Quite a few times when I was a police officer.
Yep. How long does that take you?
Back when we used to have to change our own tires.
Yep.
Now you're not allowed to change your own tire. It's an OSHA violation.
Oh, fun. Oh yeah. Also, Chase Elliott unveiled his new Lumar scheme for the upcoming year. Oh, there we got football back.
Football. Is that what we're doing?
Yep.
24-13, 9 minutes and 2 seconds on the clock in the third quarter. Indianapolis having their way with Pittsburgh since the first quarter.
Yep.
I don't think Pittsburgh scored in the second quarter, did they?
Not that I'm aware of.
So I think they had 13 in the first quarter. They were up 13-7. All right, Mitch Trubisky back out here.
Nice.
1st and 10.
Actually been somewhat accurate with his completions. I mean, 10 completions on 15 attempts. That's not bad so far.
Well, when you throw like that.
Yeah, when you throw like 2 inches and there's a flag down.
And I'm guessing it was on the offense by the looks of
Julian Blackman there.
Yeah. Okay. One of the guys in zebra suits is calling it against the offense too.
Yeah. Oh, apparently the booth thought it might have been Kenny Moore, but nope. Yep, there we go. Holding on 83 there.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
He held.
Held. He pulled him right to the ground.
Yeah. Okay. So the hold was he held Kenny Moore. That's what the person in the booth probably said then.
Yeah.
I saw Kenny Moore's name in the subtitles, and I thought he was blaming Moore, but no, that was the guy he horse collared. Which you shouldn't be doing a horse collar tackle as an O lineman, pretty much. I mean, he's a tight end technically, but on that play, he was a lineman because he was never going to be a target on that one. I guess never say never, right? Considering wide receivers sometimes end up as quarterbacks, and the defensive tackle Jeffrey Simmons for the Titans ended up catching a touchdown pass this year. Because that's an actual stat.
Yep. All right, 2nd down and 11 from the 23-yard line.
I was trying to figure out what kind of stance that 52 was in there on the side. He had his leg all the way out behind him. And there we go. Pass to Warren. Gets about, what was that?
Why were they in the nickel defense?
3 yards? Oh, and we got another flag down.
Why was Indy in the nickel defense on a 2nd down? Oh, another hold on the offense.
Do we deny this one so we get the down?
No,
yeah, because you don't want him getting all that yardage.
No, he got 8 yards on that, or 7 yards on
I
that.
thought he might have got, I was thinking close to 8 yards. I was thinking 3 short. Also, how did they lose an extra yard in there? Because it's now 2nd and 21. Or did they lose 1 on their first play?
They lost 1 on the first play because of where the hold took place.
Okay. And then another handoff up the middle, and that's not going to go anywhere, especially when you need to get 21 yards. So now it's going to be 3rd and a long distance.
Yep.
3rd and might as well be an eternity, right?
3rd and 20.
Yeah, 3rd and most of a football field.
5th of it, anyway.
Yep. Might as well be a mile.
Technically, it's not more than that. I mean, less than that.
Well, yeah, because if you count the amount of distance into the end zone.
Right, the 10 yards in each end zone.
But line to line, it's a fifth. And actually, it's probably a little less than that because they're across the stripe. Although
Trubisky's gonna run. Oh no, he's not.
There's no way you're gonna run on that play.
He completes it
to Deontay Johnson. He finds the receiver and makes the play.
Nice play from Trubisky.
Yep.
I thought he was going to go over that line.
And I'm saying there's no way you're running it on that play, but I thought he might forget where the line of scrimmage was, maybe, after scrambling it there. Because there's no way you can run that play, run the ball on that one. Now, if you cross the line of scrimmage and go back, are you then able to throw or no? Once you break the line of scrimmage. Okay, so.
Nice run.
Yeah, Najee Harris is actually doing pretty well today.
He's having a good day. 7 yards on that carry.
I know
they're going to say it's 6, but nope, they're going to say it's 7.
Yeah, they give him the 7. So, can't see what the graphic's supposed to be because the text over it. Yeah, they were showing some kind of graphic up there. Fakes the handoff.
Pass.
And completes it.
Yep.
Number 14, Pickens. So, there we go.
Another first down for Pittsburgh. That's got to be right on the 35-yard line of Indianapolis. So they are definitely in
field goal range
now.
Unless they fumble it. That's the only way I see this not ending in points at this point. And be a fumble.
You go for a field goal? Yeah, I would go for a field goal. Oh my goodness, Harris.
But Najee is just continuing to. I've always heard him just say, one of my friends that I talk to about football is constantly calling him saying he runs like he's in concrete shoes, but I'm not seeing it today.
Nope, I'm not seeing that.
Oh, and 93 is down and he's in visible pain.
93 of Indianapolis down on the, looks like an ankle injury of some sort.
93, that's Eric Johnson the second there out of Missouri State.
Oh, right there. Oh, that hurt to watch.
Yep.
Oh, right ankle just twisted right
Hopefully
back.
he's okay, but he's probably out for the rest of this game at least.
He's at least out for this game. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, because we can't really afford to be losing D linemen at this point.
I was kind of thinking more for him.
Well, yeah, you definitely don't want anything significant. I don't know how significant that injury traditionally is, but
well, at best it's a high ankle sprain.
Yeah,
but that looked
and high ankle sprains are very questionable because we've seen what Trevor Lawrence can do on one.
Right.
Not to mention, isn't that exactly what Mahomes won a Super Bowl on?
Yes.
In one of the most ankle intensive positions possible. But yeah, the big thing I wanted to do when I was talking about games coming up this week though is I wanted to see what there were for Christmas games to potentially talk about. So we got Raiders, Chiefs, Giants, Eagles, and Ravens, Niners for Christmas Day games. So, looking at those ones. Of course, they don't have any games right after Christmas because that would be a Tuesday.
Sorry, I was reserving a bus for Christmas Day.
A bus so you get out of here?
No.
Oh.
No, a bus to take people to Christmas dinner.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was just looking at the Christmas Day games to see what we might want to
call. Oh, I wasn't.
Yeah, I was literally talking about what games we could potentially call on Christmas Day, and
No,
Like-
it was funny because they showed a Christmas Eve game preview up there. So that's what led me to go back to, because was trying to reserve this like 2 hours ago.
Yeah. So yeah, so Ravens Niners is probably gonna be the best Christmas Day game. Although hard to tell because maybe the Eagles will turn the Giants into that 50-point blowout that the Broncos Rams put on last year. So it's 3rd and 4 for Pittsburgh now. Back from commercial break.
At the 29-yard line of Indy.
We gotta stop them here. If we can stop them here, we can keep this game pretty well in reach for us.
So
how is that not intercepted? Oh, and there's a flag. DPI. I'm hoping that's not DPI, but I think it could be based on what we saw of the play.
Looks like it could be on the offense.
Hopefully, because Zaire Franklin was there pretty well on top of him. That Colt logo is definitely
holding
new.
On the offense.
Okay, that's what we wanted to see. We're going to decline that penalty, and it'll be 4th down, right?
Yes.
Because if we accept the penalty, it's just a replay of 3rd down, and they get another shot at it.
Hands on the outside.
Yeah, number 52 is who got held there.
51.
Oh, 51?
51 got held.
Oh. I was looking at a different Colt player on the other side, I guess.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, I was looking at a guy basically peeking out from behind the subtitles on the other side of the ball, number 52. But no, 51's Quiddy Pay on the Colts. Drops back. Oh, they did accept the... Why would you accept that penalty? I mean, granted, now we get 4th and 14.
4th and 14. But it's a longer kick.
I mean, I guess you trust Trubisky to Trubisky it?
Oh, they're called the punter out? Oh, no, that's the kicker. Oh, now they are calling the punter out.
Who's that? Number 6? Well, is number 6 punter?
I'm assuming so, because the kicker was out there.
Yeah, number 6 is the punter. Why are you punting?
I mean, they did get that 10-yard penalty, but Boswell can hit from there. And he's in my fantasy lineup. I needed him to hit from there.
Like the one Steelers thing you actually have investment in there?
Yes.
So, I mean, what was the point in punting it there?
Well, I mean, you're picking up 40 yards, but still.
Yeah, that's not much when it comes to a game where you're trailing this significantly at this point.
They needed the 3 points.
Yeah.
They needed the 3 points, but it was, I mean, the percentages on success of that kick were significantly lower than had it been 10 yards further in. So.
But the percentage of the kick, though, is still, what, high 70s?
No?
No,
not in the 50-yard.
Oh, I thought it was like a mid-40 yard.
No, that would have been a 58-yard.
Oh, okay, yeah. That percentage is definitely smaller. I thought it was like a 56, 57-yarder.
All right, 4-yard run. I don't know who got it.
That's a funny picture of Gardner Minshew.
Dude
that's Minshew.
On the top of a minivan.
That's our quarterback right there, and that looks like a U-Haul. Yeah, no, that was Gardner Minshew, though, our quarterback that you saw on the top of that. Looks like the wild picture I see of Jeffrey Earnhardt after a fishing trip when he gets one of those giant catfish.
That was a nice run. Came up just short of the line to gain, but
yep.
Should be 3rd down and very few inches.
Yep. How many inches does that have to be for the NFL to call it 1st in inches? Because I know they do put up something in inches.
I have seen them put up inches before, but
how many inches does it have to be to call it that? Does it have to be inch for them to put up inches?
That one's pretty close to an inch.
Yeah. I'd be shocked if this is not a run play. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Handoff up the middle to number 27. That's the backup running back. I haven't seen much of him since Goodson came in.
Yeah, since 31.
Yeah, since Goodson came in. We have not seen much from Trey Sermon. But, yeah, Trey Sermon on the carry and gets the first down. Here we go. We got about a minute and a half left in the first quarter, or third quarter.
Yep. Just about.
Yeah, the first quarter of the second half.
Right. Nice run.
Yeah, decent yardage there. Which running back was it? Trey Sermon?
Yep, Trey Sermon picked up about 7.
Yep.
Yep.
2nd and 3.
So we will get at least one more play in before the end of the quarter.
Yep. Let's see what's it gonna be. You go for a run or a pass here?
2nd down and 3. You can go either way.
I would probably look for a mid-range pass over the middle. Would be my guess. No, run with Sermon and goes nowhere.
I'd say that wouldn't have been the run I would have looked for, though.
Yeah. I would have had Josh Downs probably in the slot role there over the middle. I trust his ability to...
They gave him a yard on that? I thought he lost 2.
That's generous, but hey, you know what? I guess someone did get a Venmo through. Although, granted, yardage seems to always be a question mark in the NFL. Both ways. And we just let the third quarter go here.
Yeah. So the third quarter ends with a 24-13 Indianapolis lead over the Steelers. And so this one is going to come down to the fourth quarter, and can the Steelers actually get on the board again?
Christmas Eve, there's actually some pretty decent games. Looking at the list right now, the 4:30 games. Got Jags, Bucks, Cowboys, Dolphins, and Bears, Cardinals probably isn't in our area if I had to guess.
Cowboys, Dolphins is going to be a monster game.
So, we going to try and do that one next week on Sunday?
Game.
So that's next week on Sunday, and that's if your Jets don't leave the Dolphins too injured. You play them first. Let's see, is that one in our area? And it's a Fox game, but it is in our area, so if I find a way to watch it, we can do it.
Plus, I may be picking up a bus at 10 o'clock on Christmas morning.
Yep. Well, that's a 4:30 time slot game. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I was gonna say, it's not Patriots Broncos at 8 at night, which
Okay.
no one's interested in, probably, aside from Broncos fans. Unless you're interested in that game.
I'm not.
I didn't think so.
No.
You were giving me the look like it. I was speaking crazy.
I was trying to think why the Broncos fans are interested in it.
Because they get to see their team get some highlights.
Maybe.
You know that's your best shot to get some free highlights.
I mean, I will be playing their defense next week on my fantasy team. There's no question about that.
Yep.
Playing against the Patriots.
Oh, and Jets Browns get to play in Thursday night after the after Christmas. No,
that'll be a decent game.
Weird that there's only one Saturday night game, unless they've got like a flex slot at the 4:30 slot on Saturday afternoon for the NFL that week. So they only got a Saturday night game.
Well, I thought this was weird having
3.
Yeah, on Saturday this early. Yeah, I know we do it in the playoffs, but I didn't really think about it.
Last year we had a few Saturday games. I mean, the Colts Vikings one was a 1 o'clock game on a Saturday.
Okay. So they must do that as soon as college football is done with their.
Oh, Trey Sermon with a big pickup on that one.
He's trying to show why he should be the number one back right now.
Number one back up.
Yeah.
Well,
Number one back today.
Yep.
Wonder how many yards he has so far.
Let's take a look.
Because the other one, the last time I looked, had 52.
He has 58 for Trey Sermon.
Okay.
And Steelers, yeah, Goodson's got 52, but he's got less carries.
Yeah.
Trey Sermon's now at, and
there's Goodson.
Goodson gets a run and goes next to nowhere. Might get 2 yards there. Is that Roger Goodell running the combine? I don't know. I just saw a guy in a suit, and I was hoping it was Roger Goodell because I think that'd be funny to watch him have to try and do the combine.
No, I think that was Eisen.
Oh.
Rich Eisen.
Yeah, that'd make more sense. Would be way funnier to watch the NFL commissioner have to go through the combine.
Only if tjwatt's there to
sack him.
To welcome him.
Yep. Every rookie defender should get a sack on the commissioner. I think that'd be fun.
There's your run.
Yeah.
11 yards.
Goodson gets it. First down.
Yep.
Let's go.
I think he might have earned himself some playing time.
I'll say he at least earned himself a spot above the practice squad. Problem is, do we make him the number 3 running back on the team, though? Because you've got Taylor, Moss, and now Goodson would be theoretically the 3rd string. Because I don't think he goes above Zach Moss yet.
So there's one of your backs on the sideline.
Yep.
Not in uniform. Oh, speaking of going nowhere.
That went for a loss of 2. Yeah. Who was that? That was Sermon on the carry that time.
Yeah.
It's hard to make a case like that when you're losing yards on the carry.
I knew they were only going to lose.
Oh, they only lost 1.
Yeah, I knew they were going to give him forward progress that he never had.
Yeah, how do you get forward progress when you lose yards? Because forward progress was never made at that point.
Well, it's forward progress from where you start carrying the ball, but still.
Yeah, regardless. And there we go. That's some forward yardage.
And some strong running.
Yeah, that was Sermon.
That was from Sermon, yeah.
He seems like he's a good power back. I think Goodson's a little bit more elusive, but Sermon's got the power.
Yeah.
I would almost use Sermon, I'd use Goodson on the early game, and then if it ends up being 4th or 3rd, or if it ends up being 2nd or 3rd and short, then you bring in Sermon to try and carry you across the line for the short yardage.
Because he's also the one that doesn't make a lot of yardage. So.
That's why you use him on those 3rd and short, 2nd and short type of situations after Goodson gets it close.
Yeah, I'd be interested to see how he is, because, I mean, defense changes on
Oh, there we go.
Defense changes on those plays. So.
Yeah. Well, again, just kind of that power that we have seen.
Yeah, but he's doing that power on a regular play, not on a short yardage play.
Yep. Well, he got through there on the 3rd down there, 3rd and 4.
But that 3rd and 4, I wouldn't have expected to see a running play.
Especially after the last couple hadn't gone well, and you've run a lot of run plays in a row. To give the running backs a break, at least from taking all the abuse of the run.
Picked up 2 on that run.
Yep.
Still, what's his name? Sermon.
Yep. Sermon gets 2. So, trying to figure out which running back that was not in uniform. Jonathan Taylor, or if it was Moss.
Moss.
All right.
Looked like Taylor.
Yeah, Jonathan Taylor, not to mention he was ruled out before the start of the game. Although I'd like to imagine that Taylor's the kind of leader that's still down there on the sideline.
Well, he can't be in uniform.
If he's injured, yeah.
Right.
But you said the person wasn't in uniform, so.
No.
But he's still out on the sideline.
Correct. Yeah. Okay, I see what you're saying. Picking up a foot in that.
Yeah, well, and especially considering he was the one that wanted more money to start the season, which I think he already was worthy of, but our owner doesn't think so. He doesn't think paying running backs is worth anything. Considering he spent $20 million on a whale in the middle of the debate about paying the running back. Yeah, he paid $20 million to relocate a whale. Anything
Fourth
complete
down.
there?
4th and 6. Gonna go for the kick.
Yep, put this game. What would that be? That'd be a 2-score game still with
14 points.
14 points, so 14 would tie. You'd probably they'd probably need to go for the extra points to have any shot at getting it. Yeah, getting the win. At this point, I don't even know if a win's really what the Steelers are looking for, though. We did get it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And need to make sure, considering some of these kicks earlier. Yep, there we go. Yeah, this game's pretty good, though. A lot better than I think people probably thought it would be, just kind of looking at the two teams that we're playing, considering both teams have been known for good defense and question mark offenses, although Colts have been way more explosive at times than the Steelers have been.
Yes. Steelers quarterback.
Yep.
They were much more explosive when you could anticipate a decent pass.
Yep. Okay, so there is 2 Saturday games next week as well. There's a 4:30 game between Bengals Steelers, and then the night game is Bills Chargers, which I will definitely be covering because that's a Peacock exclusive, I believe. Okay. So it's behind a paywall. So yeah, Peacock subscription only.
Paywall that we can actually.
Yeah, that I already have. Yep.
What was the game before that?
It's Bengals Steelers.
I think that actually would be a pretty good game.
Yeah, but especially if they're battling for a potential playoff spot, because the Steelers are going to be trying to get back in, Bengals are going to be trying to hold on. I'm trying to figure out what tiebreak scenario I need. I think I need the Bills and Broncos to win their games tonight, because I think we have tiebreakers over both Broncos and Bills right now.
Okay.
And more crucially, those teams have tiebreakers over the Bengals. The Bengals have the tiebreak over the Colts because of the win head-to-head. But if a team behind us on the tiebreak, for whatever reason, I don't really understand how the rock, paper, scissors really works. But because we're ahead of the Bills on the tiebreaks, and then the Bengals are behind the Bills, for whatever reason, the Bengals were behind us. Yeah.
Oh, were you talking?
Yep. I know. Mental gymnastics again.
Yeah, that hurts.
Yeah, I don't understand how the tie breaks work, but for whatever reason, the Bengals beat us, but didn't get the tie break over us because of some other tie break with some other team that they lost further down the list. Which is why coming into this week, they were one of the worst 7-6 teams on the records. But now they're an 8-6 team, so they're back above us. So yeah, it'll be an interesting set of games here. So potentially we'll do that Saturday game, and then I'll do the night game. Then Sunday, Christmas Eve.
No, not doing any games Christmas Eve.
None?
I'll be at church on Sunday morning and church on Sunday night.
What time is Sunday night service?
4.
Oh, okay, because that's when Dolphins Cowboys is happening. It's 4:30.
Eve service.
And then Patriots Broncos when you get back, because nobody wants to watch it. Not even us.
Say, I don't even know if I would watch that game, let alone
Call it. Yeah. Save the energy for Christmas Day.
That was a nice play by the Steelers.
Yeah. Trubisky getting a first down.
Picked up 10 yards.
Yeah, Zaire Franklin on the tackle, continuing to extend that lead.
Yeah, but you don't want to be tackling 10 yards into the.
Number 11, Allen Robinson on the catch.
Yeah.
Slips.
Hurry up offense here.
Yeah, because they know they need to get as many plays in as possible because they're down significantly at this point.
They're down 2 touchdowns. They obviously need at least 2 series of downs, and that's a sack.
Oh, who was it on the sack? Number
54.
Is it? Or is he just another guy that likes to flex on other people's accomplishments like TJ Watt was doing?
I think 54 ran right over the top.
Oh, yeah, 54, yep. All right, let's see. Who was that? Who was number 54? 54, that is Dayu Udayinbo.
Yeah.
Yep. Close enough. Scrabble answer.
Yep.
Double word score.
Common spelling.
Speaking of double word.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, there was a flag thrown. They're calling it dead already. It was holding on the offense.
No, they couldn't call it dead for a holding call.
Oh.
It would have to be either an
false start.
Yeah, false start or an encroachment.
Yeah, false start on the offense.
That's the only thing they can call it dead for.
Yep. Speaking of double word scores and stuff, how was your Wordle today?
Not as good as yours.
Yep. Had to brag about that one there. I either beat everybody or I beat nobody and barely survived with an undefeated streak.
You didn't beat everybody. You and your sister tied.
Oh, Megan actually got... I hadn't seen what she got it in.
Yeah, she got it as well.
Alright. I didn't get a single yellow letter either, which is
I didn't either.
Only green and black.
Yep, that's all I got too.
Yep. And it's going to be 4th down. Steelers are going to have to... They're going to have to go for it.
They're going to have to go for it, I think.
It's not really any other option.
7 minutes to go, you got to stay out there.
Because there's, say if you punt it here, you're counting on your defense to make 2 defensive stops in 7 minutes,
which normally you'd say would be okay,
but
with the Steelers,
but with the run heavy offense that Indy uses, you're not gonna have time on the clock left. Like there's not gonna be any time left on the clock at that point.
4th and 10.
Yeah, 3 incompletions, and they still have to go for the pass play again.
And he gets it.
Did he? Okay.
Yeah.
So the hands were above the text box on the completion.
Number 18 on the
Deontay Johnson.
Yep. Yeah,
that was a really good route there.
Yeah, that one went for about 16 yards.
Yeah, and he got it out of bounds to not stop the clock.
The clock is doing something. They're doing something this year with the clock. I don't get it.
Yeah, I think you can only. I think I read the rule once before, and it's that
there's an interception. That's the end of the game right there.
Yeah, it might as well be because we're just gonna run the ball here. Number 32, Julian Blackman. I always read the first half of his name and think I'm reading Julio, but then it's Julian.
So I realize we're in Indianapolis, but that's pretty close to Pittsburgh.
Yep.
You got to know there's a lot of Pittsburgh fans in this stadium, and there's a lot of booing going on right now for Trubisky.
And there's also very little yellow in the stands. Not very many Steelers guys repping their colors. Certainly not on throwback night for Indy. I say your Indy fans come out in force to rep the throwback stuff.
That was awful. That was an awful.
Yeah, that was one of the worst interceptions I've seen.
That was a terrible play.
And here we go. What do we think for an offense here? Just
run.
run.
Yeah, I just swap in and out. 27 for 31.
Yeah. Hey, if I'm the Steelers defensive coordinator, I'm handing the head coach a copy of Forrest Gump.
Yeah.
As their offensive plays.
Yeah.
Yep. Here's what the rest of the game is gonna look like. Run, Forrest, run.
Yeah. Oh, and they're taking out Trubisky.
Oh, they're benching him. Oh boy, Mason Rudolph is the backup. How is that a better option though?
It's not Trubisky.
But nobody wants to see Mason Rudolph start the. Well, I guess it's not starting, but no one wants to see him throw a pass. Granted, they might not have to because, you know, say this.
Sermon.
Trey Sermon. Let's go. First down.
10 yards.
You know, say the first down, and we keep the clock ticking. Oh, is that helmet contact? I mean, it wasn't intentional or anything there. I was just looking for potential injuries because at this point, we've gotten accustomed to being worried about them. At this point, I'm not worried about penalties for the most part.
81 yards so far for Sermon.
Yeah, he's doing very well as in a backup role here.
Especially when he's sharing it.
Yeah. Let's say, 2 different running backs getting significant carries. Oh, did he? He did not fumble that. Are you kidding me? No. Please tell me he was down.
I think they're saying he was down.
Yeah, I'm just seeing all the Steelers pointing it the other way, and it's like, please tell me.
Yeah, I kind of look for the guys in the zebra suits.
Yeah, I couldn't see a zebra suit. All I could see for white or black was the Steelers
down.
away uniform.
He's down.
Yeah, he's down.
Elbow was down.
Oh, yeah, he didn't.
Elbow was down. That's what caused the fumble, and he never recovered it.
Well, the fumble was a Steeler poking it out late as he was standing up.
That was afterwards. He actually did lose it at one point,
Okay.
but he brought it back into his arms.
Yeah. There you go, and hand it back off up the middle.
Yep.
And goes for 9 yards, or
No,
not 9 yards,
6.
but gets to the 1 yard, or 1 yard till.
Yeah.
So it'll be 3rd and 1.
Yeah. So he went for 6. 2nd and 7. So.
Yep. So here we go. All right, let's see. What do we got? Anyone talking in chat? Nope.
Nope.
No one's talking in chat, but we got 7 people watching. So, if you guys want to give us something to talk about here in the final 3 minutes of this football game before we send it over to the raid.
Another nice run. I mean, it only.
Did he get there? Okay.
Actually, it doesn't. Look like
based on where his arms were, I think his arms were closer to his knees there. And yeah, 4th and 1.
Yeah, they definitely weren't giving it to him.
So what do you do if you're the Colts here? Continue to just run it and risk the turnover?
Depends. Where is he? I don't even know what yard line we're on.
Let's see. We're on. Oh, we're
25-yard line.
Yeah.
You run this.
Okay, yeah. Back's pretty far back there. That's my only worry. Although that does give him time to build up speed.
Oh, they were just trying to draw him off sides.
Yeah, and calling the timeout here.
No, they probably just. Oh, yeah, they probably.
Yeah, Colts timeout. There it is.
I'd say they might have taken the penalty if they were going to kick it. But...
At this point, do you really want to risk missing a kick because you take the penalty?
No.
Yeah,
No, I would much rather run it.
Yeah. Oh, and now you get
2-minute warning.
Yeah, you burn the 2-minute warning potentially if you get the first down. So, do you think Mike Tomlin's got job security right now?
Oh, they are going to kick it.
Let's say.
Yes, I do think.
You think so? Even with how bad the season's gone, despite the firing of the offensive coordinator Matt Canada a couple weeks ago.
He missed it. He missed the kick. Wide right.
And let's say, makes amazing kicks and misses this one. I mean, that wasn't that far of a kick either.
No. 47-yarder. roughly?
They were on the 25, weren't they?
Oh, I thought they were on the 30.
No, because we were talking about depending on board position, they were on the 25.
Okay.
Because they were right in between the 20 and the 30, I'm pretty sure.
That would be about the 25.
Yeah.
Pretty sure I can figure that much out.
Huh.
So that would have been a 37-yard field goal, which is not much more than an extra point.
Yeah. Well, we missed one of... oh, no, we didn't miss one of them today.
Pittsburgh missed one.
Yeah. So... Christmas night game, Ravens Niners potentially for a Christmas night game.
That'd actually be a good game.
And it's on ABC, so
We don't have ABC.
oh, I can try and find a way to watch.
Well, if you could find it through ESPN.
Yeah, unfortunately, it didn't say ESPN Plus. Otherwise,
Right.
it's annoying because ESPN Plus should just give you any ESPN product. Point when it comes, and then the Eagles Giants game is Fox. Please don't say, and then the 1 o'clock game.
The Eagles Giants game is not going to be worth watching.
Oh, I know. Neither is the 1 o'clock game. I'm just waiting to see what the game is.
Who do you think the Eagles are going to play in that game? Think they're going to play many of their starters for that game?
I mean, there's very little chance of injury. Playing against a team that plays as soft as the Giants have. Actually, no, that Giants D-line is too dangerous.
Yeah.
The Cardinals this week, I would say they should be they might use their starters for... Oh, no, they don't play the Cardinals. Who do they play this week? No, Seattle. This is their last tough game on their schedule for the Eagles. Based on strength of schedule, like looking at the other teams that the Eagles have to play, they've got the Giants twice, the Cardinals, and the Seahawks left in their season. Come back from commercial break, and we get to see Mason Rudolph attempt his first pass of the year, I think. And it's a loss of yards as we go to the 2-minute warning.
Why are you... Rudolph, what are you doing? He thinks he's trying to do a hurry-up offense here, and it's already
2-minute warning.
Everybody in the stadium knew it except for the quarterback. Holy moly.
That might be the second worst awareness that I've seen from the NFL the last 2 years. I think Ron Rivera not knowing his team was going to get eliminated from the playoffs last year has got to be worse.
Yes.
And I had to shout out that because he should be fired for that. Like a head coach not knowing that his team is facing playoff elimination.
Yeah.
That should be a fireable offense on the spot. But somehow he kept his job for the remainder of last year and into this year. All the way to this point. Yes. Yeah, that probably shouldn't be the case. But yeah, looking at the strength of some of these remaining schedules, Green Bay has Carolina, the Bears, Tampa, and then they play the Vikings in there.
Oh. Got another He Gets Us
commercial.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that one like 5 times from the last few games.
Oh, I thought you meant today.
No, I've just seen that one 5 times from previous games and stuff because they've been playing that one a lot. But yeah, looking at some of the strengths of schedules, Kansas City, Green Bay, and Philadelphia being some of the contenders who have some of the weakest schedules here. Kansas City having the Bengals, Chargers, Raiders, and Patriots. Although I think the Raiders should be considered a tough opponent.
I think so now.
Also, can I just say how impressed I am now with the Chargers being able to hold the Raiders offense to a shutout, considering the clear threat that the Raiders offense is after this week.
Okay, you lost me somewhere there.
So, the Vikings shut out the Raiders, which is way more impressive after this week's game when they played the Chargers and put up 63. Because I think all of us were calling that a boring game. That's just a defensive masterclass at this point, considering the point differential.
Yep.
Also, could they just borrow like 4 of those points to turn that game from a win to a loss, considering they put up 63 and they didn't need all 63, that's for sure. Oh, they got Santa and a Grinch out there dancing together. Oh, I did see some Steelers fans wearing, repping some merch. It's just the all black stuff so that nobody can see them.
Right.
Yep. And hey, a pass for positive yardage from Mason Rudolph. And tackled inbound too. Oh no. Or it's not. The clock just continued to tick for a little bit.
Yeah.
I thought he got tackled inbounds there because it was pretty close.
I thought it was inbounds. 3rd and 7. Oh, they called the timeout.
Oh. Yeah, okay, yeah, there we go. It was just a long time between when they stopped the clock and when they called when they showed the call timeout here.
Well, again, Trubisky was doing his hurry up offense, and I mean not Trubisky. What's his name?
Yeah, Angry Sapien, I agree with you. I'm still mad about our game against the Browns too, that the refs stole from us.
Yes.
Yep. We're all still mad about that one.
I'm not an Indy fan, but I'm still mad about that one. So
I will say I'm glad we did beat the Patriots in London, although the Patriots are certainly not looking like the juggernaut team we're used to facing when we say, "Oh yeah, look, we beat the Patriots." Normally, that's a much more impressive comment than it is the last couple of years.
When they're cellar dwellers.
Yep. Big snap, looking, fires it, and it's incomplete.
Way out of bounds.
Yep. 3rd and 7 now. Oh, no, 4th and 7 for the Steelers, and they're going to have to go for it. There's no chance. I mean, there's no chance even if they get it, because it's Mason Rudolph. But, yeah. Hey, maybe Mike Tomlin will pull that Lucky Rabbit's foot out.
Again, I still don't think Tomlin is at risk of losing his job.
Yep.
13 years, he's been huge positive influence on this team.
My worry would be whether or not the front office is tired of doing the same thing and having a barely winning record or an even record every year. Because, I mean, it's been a lot of seasons. Like, right now, the worst case scenario for them is that they end up 1 game below 500. Which is, I mean, they're 7-7 at this point.
But with the team that they're fielding.
Oh, yeah, I know.
I mean, they have a good defense.
But that offense is
hideous.
Yeah, which is weird because they've got a lot of good, they've got a lot of key players there. So what's this now? Just gonna be 2 knees and we're done.
It could be.
Although
Pittsburgh still got 2 timeouts.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say they can make it 3 kneels because there's the knee and there's.
Depends if Pittsburgh's gonna call the timeouts, which
I wouldn't if I'm the coach, but I mean, honestly, calling a timeout at that point is just, there we go. They're calling it.
Yeah.
You gotta show some fight, I guess, right?
Yeah.
But honestly, I think our biggest achievement this year is beating the Ravens, similar to beating the Chiefs last year for the Colts.
They will have time on the clock.
Yeah.
But still, they're not going to get two scores out of it.
Well, and not to mention, I mean, we don't even have to call, or we will have to call an actual play.
No, you will.
All right, there we go. Yeah, we call an actual play, and it goes nowhere. Can of 1.
If you'd have called an actual play on the first one, you might have actually gotten down. Far enough that you could have run it out. But
I think they were waiting to see what Tomlin was going to do here.
That's what I think.
Because, I mean, right now at a 7-7 record, actually, I guess they could technically finish 7-10 would be the worst record they could potentially end up with, but
that's right. They got an 18-game season.
17 games.
No, they have 1 week of bye.
Yeah.
So they have an 18-week season.
Oh yeah, 18 weeks. I thought you said 18-game season.
No. I may have.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
I meant week.
someone want to clip that and tell me whether or not he said week or game.
You want me to take your shirt off and throw out the red flag?
Let's say throw out the other,
Replay.
grab the other red polo in the corner there.
Yeah.
Yep.
It begs the question why there's another red polo in the corner, but
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, I pretty much live down here. But yep.
Speaking of cellar dwellers.
Yep. And now,
Actually, we're both kind of cellar dwellers.
Yep, you on the other half of the basement.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, they're just gonna. Oh, they're just gonna take the penalty for.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, they're gonna call, or are they gonna call the timeout here? Colts timeout. There we go.
Did they?
Yep.
I would have taken the penalty there.
Yeah, I mean, since you're punting it anyway, right?
Yeah. Although they're not saving their timeouts for anything, so I guess not.
Yep. Killing the last time these two teams faced off. Although I'd find it strange if this is really the last time these two teams faced off. 08? November of 08? Yeah. Oh, that's the last Indy win against Pittsburgh. Not the last time we necessarily faced off. Just we haven't beat them since 08.
So that's before Tomlin.
Is it?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, Tomlin's been in, I think, 13 years.
All right. I saw Big Ben was out there, and I know we had Manning at the time. So, I mean, that was a clash of the Titans there of quarterbacks.
Yeah.
So we did get the 3 points there. So we do actually get points.
30-13. That's 3 scores now. Think we can make that in 48 seconds?
I think we can hold on to that. Because I don't know what you think you're talking about.
Pittsburgh.
But I am certainly not Pittsburgh.
I'm certainly not Pittsburgh, but I picked them.
Well, yeah, that's just because you didn't want to have this entire show being Colts. Colts versus Colts debate. So, and they got, you know what I'm saying, they got Gay out there for the kick, and...
So, I'm guessing I got
seconds.
Zippo for fantasy points.
You got 1 extra point kick and 1 missed extra point. And those are the only attempted kicks, I think. I don't think have they attempted a field goal yet? I mean, a missed field goal, I can't imagine would be good for your fantasy day regardless.
Boswell.
1 point.
1 point.
For the 1 extra point that he got. Who's your opponent got for a kicker?
I don't know. He's got Pittman.
Okay, well, that's good.
She's got Pittman.
Yeah, because Pittman.
And Pittsburgh's defense.
Oh. Well, hey, maybe we can go and put up some more offense. Although, realistically, if we get the ball back, it's going to be a knee. Even if we get an interception here on the play. Let's see. Mason Rudolph takes snap, hands it off to Warren, and going to go up the middle. And they got to hurry this up a lot if they're going to run up the middle.
I don't think that's even I think it's just don't let Rudolph screw it up.
Honestly, I would rather let Rudolph take the brunt of the impact, though, than your starting running back. Because Jalen Warren should be your starter. There we go. We make the stop there, and that's going to be game. Yep, there we go. Indy advances now to 8-6, and we move into the playoffs over Pittsburgh. There we go. We'll have to wait and see how the rest of the games go out, but this one is now gonna be final here from Indianapolis. So I think if the Colts have a playoff game, I think I should get myself a Colts jersey finally.
I think you should too.
Although at this point, it's looking pretty likely that we make the playoffs here.
Who would you get for a Colts jersey?
Richardson, Downs, Taylor. I mean, there's a lot of good options for young players to go for.
Do they have a 0-0? Do they have a 0-0 on their squad?
I don't think we have a 0 or a 0-0. Does anybody in the NFL actually wear 0-0? gonna say we don't even have a 0.
Okay.
'Cause I know that was a change this offseason, was that they allowed players to wear a 0. And I remember because the first name I heard that was announced he was gonna wear a 0 was Calvin Ridley, which was funny considering he was 0 last year.
Mm-hmm. I was just thinking, that would be a good get Dyer on the back.
Yeah, go with a custom jersey.
Custom jersey.
I think if I was going to go custom jersey, I'd probably go 99.
Well, I was thinking 99, but don't they have a 99?
Yeah, DeForest Buckner.
Yeah.
And that would be another good player, aside from the fact that he's, what, like 30-something? How old is DeForest Buckner? Oh, he's 29. Okay.
What's wrong with 30-something?
Thinking he
Same
won't be...
as me.
You are what 30-something in the NFL is like. Actually, no, sorry. That's a little too mean to you. Because 30-something in the NFL is more like the equivalent to like 70.
Almost there.
You're not almost there. But, yep, so we're going to quickly, we're going to go ahead and just drop the link for the Grossi stream.
Who won the poll?
It stayed at 9 votes. It was
Stayed at 9
Colts
votes?
it was Colts Steelers. Although I'm sure some of those people who picked Steelers early on could change their vote. I'm sure we would see that. So we'll go ahead and end that poll, and then I just gotta find Tom Rossi's stream.
Hey guys, hang out because we're gonna send you over to Tom Grossi.
Yeah, he's doing an 8-hour fundraiser stream. So I'm gonna drop the link in the chat. We'll go ahead and raid him. Let's go with the hashtag Ryan Raid. There you go. There's the link to the raid. I'll be jumping over there along with hopefully all you guys. But from us, for today at least, this has been the game. Colts end up winning over the Steelers with a score of 32-13. Hopefully you guys all enjoyed. If you guys did, hit the like button and subscribe if you guys are new so you guys don't miss any future videos or live streams. We'll be back tomorrow afternoon for the Bills versus Cowboys game being played in Buffalo. So we'll see you guys there, but I will see you guys over in Tom's stream hopefully shortly. So have a great day, everybody, and